because of you suddenly. Because of your fire. Some of them, they will refuse to answer your greetings. It's not your beauty, your fire. There are some of them, they will refuse to say hello. It's not anger, it's your fire. Because the fire will trigger suddenly. Am I communicating here? When they are ready to frustrate you, don't keep your fire down. Pray suddenly. In your car, when you feel the need to pray, pray suddenly. At home, when you have the desire to pray, pray suddenly. When you are looking into people's faces and you are not comfortable with them, pray suddenly. When you enter somebody's house and you don't love the environment, pray suddenly. When you are doing
Iman International, the Super Iman International. Was Yabi Salah?
Only sports night in one.
Good morning, Pablo Iman.
Yes, I.
Listen, emotional intelligence from Latin.
Yeah, listen, emotional intelligence. Yada bruta.
Say, when you say game near Bonnie Boko to Cone has been Venafia, according to condemnation style. Where are they? Investment. Tell me, say PSG and right, they win an investment. Investment, sure. She come get him for years, you know. Me not so say teams on board semi-finals of Champions League will be an investment in PSG. Tell him, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, but one say one player can make a difference, and I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Yes, one single player, one player. Into Kotokoni has a friend is saying Bensford, Bensford can a investment. Investment and El Hali $30 million, and just say Kotoko $10 million. Kotoko may need even $5 million and can compete. Do you remember, say Germany any Ghana ball? The scores was 2-2. But me were on the foot of play. Not German player, be anyone of Ghana player be salary. So
yeah.
But yet the scoreline we were even leading 2-1. If not for maybe a course or camp, I would have won that particular. I mean, Germany were the eventual winners of the cup.
Yeah.
Yes, put a talent in Ghana. Wow. Baka investment and send a bear Kotokoni as a bit make your player 2,000, 3,000.
International.
A lot of them will stay in this country and play for us. But Thatcher Burns will say, our winning the FA Cup will make our Africa more attractive than even nations don't be. That is Scoreboard.
Emotional intelligence.
Who said to me, you know, don't walk up to the sorry, who can you show me 2 1? Ask you some 2 Mazano. Or 4 conform by the 10 feet, 3 months conform by because of that controversial. Does I get up on 4 conform by? Or 4 conform by the 10 feet. Not an conform by or sausage. Or sausage, and we are tilapia, and we are jollof, conform by 3 months. Not a question, Bang. Oh, don't tell, not so call you fine. Don't make a drink me. But what you conform by? You say, oh, that was just of the Kotokonti, can so be any God. Woman calling now a conform your soft Muslim to go to the not even funny, this is something Yakotoko. Oh, boy, rest and missing Yaka, or cost of war, that comes more. I cook some money now, I can't get one. Dr. Kanyama in a boom. Dr. You in and I'm on the G League. No, that's you now calling. Now the conform no resources and already. You show resources that are and we are tilapia and we are all of Yabuko. Conform by the million day. Now, not one chance animal in I said, oh, Bobano, not a song my child. No, what are 2 people Moses, say, I know. Also, fine, say, and you're saying you're crazy because you're not going to India. You know what so who said no o di we sami si mo na e ko fa konfo ba be tell Kumasi so be sha asinti o ko fa konfo ba ni fi na kwanga o ti be mo Kumasi na pa breakfast ni ko hu aye be show konfo ba ni breakfast Asempa FM na sa go to we asa tu nyamenyom Asempa FM konfo ba no na sa go to o nyamenyom be sa na o title ma ya risa Yami besa mamio Maya isa Konfo ba tu sa juewu enyo wa enyo ko so na bida na konfo ba tu asori nyom tell me no the sa nyom we so o really no man no ye ni nyara press ni ba na fe ono mu ya so ye wo mu ni ono mu ye na no tu sa nyam nyom no na no ta hwe no ba ndai so o room no team full flat apartment na konfo team we are confirmed from here, so we are dealing. Or someone 200 million. 200 million confirmed.
And I confirm to my dealing. No,
or we are dealing. Zero that I was dealing to us.
Nina Confubana count.
Confubana also count.
It is a Kawina, Skawin, and I could come up with some original.
Where you be on account, where you see anyone who wants to come out here.
There's a Confubana sausage, you know, and it's happy and one fan count.
One fan count. He got a count, and it's our application fee. And the Ammo, the Mamma, Sunday before, Mama, Asiamah, some sort of Mamma, and no issue tells that protocol money, or better order that protocol money, you know, and it's very application, no more sports presenters in
Indica Confubana can call a cow and no back protocol, and I say, and nobody did for.
And what come and you say you receipt, what you are there, and you receipt is due to be fan count.
Now, yes, Confuba Asma, okay, Ukano, Muye Ukano, Mosako Sani, has me show me.
Don't care the Abu, since I don't tell you in a Jumo talk, come and all that. Only be I shot. Debbie, only be or that you and one.
Another pack and also them who can sausage little up and no Yajuma.
But said them, Jam Conosha, Yakoso party now away. We had the another ring, and Zuma, photo, and Zuma. And
it's a confounding or a spiritual coach.
I said in your home. When I want to make him out 2 hours a day, the team shows that. You don't want to say you're heavy.
Asemia Dio.
Asemia Dio, and some more, mother. Upon a year, you might get to me later. Somebody said, what any good no. And only how these are going to know.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. And the what can one and EJ can one the ration one the what can one and EJ can one the ration one
Asempa FM.
Iman International, the Super Iman International, was it Yabi Salah.
The days of Baba Yara, we've been there. The Ghana Premier League is back. Since the days of Shamu, we've been there. The Division League is back again. Since the days of Abeka Saki,
International Iman.
Women's Premier League is back again. Since the days of Asempa. We've been there. Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Ishmaelado, we've been there.
This is how we do it. This is how we go. This is how we rock. This is how we roll. This is how we do it.
Iman International. International Iman. International Iman. You got it. International Iman.
We the exterminators. Invade you like the Raiders. Ignore all the haters. Inform all the latest. It's going down now and not a tad bit later.
Yama Wate, Emma Wakwaba, Asempa 94.7 FM, Asempa FM Scoreboard, and Nekwasie, Yatna Seno, Sadia Bribia Yano, a good yemunsem, and I abuabuano, I deba, and I and the price, Yamawa who the aqua, Ewo Amanone, and Samuel Cotrico Bramai, Naya Bafie. Dear Coinano, Yadinina at the amount. Edini James Asiamah Betimia from International Aima. Pablo Aima. Namajo so Yabi Salasiai. Obia Boa Ama and Ne to Mediano at me Akoso Kama pa, my sports director. Samuel Kwadadi Renti. Head of sports, Professor Ike Wallace Agudie Krache, Deputy Head of Sports Eric Asiedu Boadi Osekejuana Nkasa, and also Boama Bibia at the daddy Eofie Hanomo Nana Kwakumensa Kaninja Tokuro Mohene Bakope Obajuma and Rawatenenka Asempa FM Community Sports Quiz. Quiz Master Nankasa Ujina Mudendende Endra Ewo Adum TV no na enye ketwa kra bibia kwa so kama Alatula enso eboa set dazi Abednego Komensa Philippo Tuo the gunshot Odifuo enso eboa pa Andy Kwaku Ben the maestro Countryman Songo Fireman and a Mavis Amano Fire Lady Birthday girl Mavis Amano Bruta Amunyina Eboa and a fofra keka and a Nejumedie no Yade Eba Ewo if you had no Manchester and ya gropra. This is how we do it. This is how we go. This is how we rock. Entitamu chuku. This is how we do it. Sansa. Alex Corbina Stone. Kobe Stone. Oh yeah, Jumano from afar. Also bomb a chidom and I no pay. When you say about Kwama on it. Week way any week it chatwa. Ewo Lex Ahodoa Akekano EPL La Liga. Na che say ye kani nyina ede agu ti anya ketwa kra. Ye de honsam ede eba World Cup nso aye kono onim say aman ahodoa no ede omo squad no ababe tujo. Hey England for the honsam asole papa Harry Maguire wanko World Cup Kopama ononso wanko Trent Alexander-Arnold ononso antimi anko Oko Brazila hey Carlo Ancelotti João Pedro where you did in the film Chelsea for this year our best player Chelsea for our best player and now anko World Cup ninyina honsam sene sifate nanso Neymar Junior ononso de Neymar di dadin de man pa Neymar ekọ World Cup Oba Ghana World Cup jumedie no ye ni Mexico de boani ye say mienu ama ye ntimi ante ensamo peja eba pa Samuel Jan nei empanifo ayano ambassador and also I want some to say the Black Starlet of Ghana yeah under 17 no and Uganda hey like Kenson wachi aye wadwuma pa World Cup dia so no ambamu kra I want some to say and no 9 no the Black Maidens yeah mano under 17 no I'm also World Cup qualifiers ahanya ketwa kra omo any Liberia omo etumire papa 6 and omo say Jona na dakwa ogbo adwuma papa Black Queens so yanya ntie ese omo so no ekobo mini tournament and also honsam at saying Ghana Premier League week 34 etrese ne yede ni nyina edi egu already no mediama omo edi kan age sign a honsam etie. You were Quasian Tachi and found who said a baby at Tramu. Now, oh yeah, DFA president, no. Na ene no oni akonwa so no oguso a boa okopie mu ewo nsawan prisons na ehon nsam de enya grokra Professor UK Wallace etena se a obema ya hudia eko sanse okopie mu odwumadie na se ede ne nimu de ene na nimu nyam ekota akire papa enti atena se yadi we nyina e ba besomo. The senior most amnesty Atnase. That would say UEFA Champions League. 30th May, Tiavana. That's next week. Yen shia dear. Not just a yahu. Dear Odim Kunim El Honomo. Asnane PSG. And when someone sweat to say so, Asna, over to me. Afa Bonsuana na PSG. Ebekoswa asan a defende sign na ehonsam enso ebesifa akọ ani nyina no yede eba. Manchester United Michael Carrick 2 years in the amano. Cristiano Ronaldo and also finally wetimi aje the first major trophy and as a title ewo anasa. Senior Amisti Betranse. Na me be kwa manone ansana me kwa amanone no. Ma me nko senior Amisti ho no mo na me mana kwaba. Ha me mana kwaba wi a na yakọ. Atamfo ani bewu. Atamfo nyina ani bewu. Hey, every be atwam 3 weeks ago. Arsenal lusu na wa draw ni ade. Yes, my Missa Misty who asem. Just say, yeah, Baba Bumia, Nini Adia, and Uncle for Frame. Well, Missa Misty, say Asna, still our beji, any idea. Dear do dear Asna Gio. And so I tell you, am I young baby and soon sign at the body hono, a bequaco na or the aquaco go so am papa. City Visti, good morning.
Morning.
But you are promised to saying. Oh, the radio. I say, no, we I say, a minimum nurse, and I say a pepu, and I say a nije emro, so and I say a ding.
Oh, that be week has been extremely tough for me.
Oh, okay.
From Coseda to Coseda for the past 8 days, you know.
Okay. And my mean charming who now Yansa say a microphone, no. Na me nton kankura wo mu nse microphone we no wo ayi kakra enti I say enti na nse jama we konfinfin ye wo hu ha we dey facha me pa ehu pa hey nana kwa me Bensfield am say fear had you bia nkwa mu ayedo because Bensfield team aje league Enna senior Misty and so team Aja League. Senior. Good morning. Senior Misty. Fedia metonka. Fedia metonka pa. Na say minimum no men shada Anthony Pepumbia na nkunimudi Arsenal winni ye no na ama dia na ekoso senior.
Arsenal win kwa da menkasa ho ye.
Oh, okay.
From last Sunday to and then nyama very tough. Awo apomudima fam me name fi very tough.
Oh, okay.
Hospital ko ni abasa antino. Nyama da still what they why to me aba.
Oh,
sure.
Sorry.
Asna some dey say enya de bia ye mame. Ko say ade bo ha ba enyu bia no be hu. Na Ghana for susuban no. Ntina ma and the election obitina dem na say oye analysis on radio so no da soma sofo. Because of no can am for BGD. And area Ghana for your space as for the interview. O can say as me be wini then na hu obi aba interview ni be the same question be bisa no. But we intellectual analysis obi en few. So it's part of us. nti bia na nyama do ma bia na sia de na bia me best so for bi no beka
no babeka
na ma share ko de bia so for no beka de a
obia beje adi
beje no so wi a gana for this is nya be interview on this day to kasi then
view na sa kasa sisu sa view asam krona
enya de bia yehu so I can say in the last 15 years no open club I'm off for edina atwetwe pa ya Arsenal come meet say den po ba no bia hu a mo njindi me say nya no credit so mo ka say Arsenal de obedi di akira na je finisem me home Manchester United that me catch 1995 last day Blackburn Rovers je Manchester United same and the Manchester be some team then 2013 Man City Pellegrini last day na Manchester born dey wi na Manchester born dey wi a omo je moni but then some City and QPR ebo wi so we can say Arsenal there or na mo say I'm just say is it uncle for mo leg mo dey chere and I say because of advent of social media Twitter into be there some be akoto and be topic on radio. Sometimes I na social media so may lose value of intellectual analysis. Because how come club are didn't man power England Manchester United. So on 2 occasions
Asempa
from 90s to 2020 on last day it made Jeff in Sama what's Arsenal san or tie on the way chira we ko obi etwa sana to da already obompo wie no be Jeff in Sam nti am forecast na say mo can differently say Mr. Catch last week say ye ko even ye ko bo UEFA Champions League final no ti am for nkomo football e what and ye the goalkeeper account here 4 phases goalkeeping, defense, midfield and attack and the team be about team 4 and we send a PSG this in Arsenal. People talk as if say in all phases of a PSG team no I was saying Arsenal but we attacking phase there's no way Bima was saying Arsenal beam in the PSG goalkeeper not for Arsenal goalkeeper is that what we're saying offer defensive network PSG are they better than Arsenal? They are not even equal to Arsenal. Let alone do. But how many people are making an argument? Me say football on the final debate me see. So it can be the best team and still lose. But let's not confuse the listeners. Let's do proper intellectual analysis. I know bobo yamagi kim no na Manchester win my dear. That be and chiremu variables me chese of Bentino so me see ko sie. But which may win. But don't you say even they be there or no us in favor to be winning. About the side say betting company come you go dada. Nja yenja botre na yenja na utie okay na kasi na Arsenal Champions League onyi bi da. Ba ko UEFA all time a year Arsenal better 15 for that. Because the aggregation of points over the years Arsenal born the same. The fact that to be about no one just says I pano say UEFA no put anama for argue. And Arsenal only be that Arsenal you say or that say I've had occasion explaining this to people on radio. Now the fact that OBG point OBG trophy na man maximum point, but that doesn't mean say in 5 years or J trophy we are not quite no. Or no so that first I say Blackburn Rovers on Caribbean first in the room. What do you mean? But it didn't be a why I don't know. And see Arsenal issue there mean can was be a me feel we are say well when we say yaji. Facebook when me kai man for say on 8th of February, and I make say English Premier League, you know, the chase for the title is over. And that was the very day, it was Sunday, that was the day Man City for share Liverpool 2-1.
Yeah. And
after that game, if you go on social media, people were just attacking Arsenal. And it's as if say Man City share Arsenal. Then the last 10 matches, Arsenal was the second half against Newcastle. Okay. The game against Manchester United, Man City, I'm confident. Arsenal lost that game, but Arsenal played far better. They were just unlucky to have lost that game. But I say, I'm on for 1% more into a PDA cheap side. Until you say Arsenal crumple there or leg or that's right, or be a panel. Until on your time, so Matisse say, but part of Arsenal, why be twice I didn't sub him. Until the young country, ye season, Arsenal. Now they die in him Champions League, which is Saturday. And then so I Barcelona manager say yes Champions League and bar for me there. Say more tough. I'm funding come some Saturday. I'm come away in the last 10 years because Ghana put a analysis do akosi with Asemah they pay different variables. But they do international IMA, they pay another. Mathematics and trains. You can use formula. If I say quadratic equation, what do you mean? Because we a question where the mass missing. That be the issue about and you can't on my band the clubs here far better than the others. Now, I said, over the last weekend about Africa. Unfortunately, we say French league, you know, because of PSG, you know, I'm going to better than England. England for because of the language, you know, I'm going to team. I'm say I'm league in the make 2010s more neighbor no. Not arguments. No more. Yeah, I'm so okay. Let's use the UEFA Champions League as a yardstick. Tembiano, Real Madrid neighbor Barcelona, any room semi-final. And after the we must become 8 years better also. Inside the Spanish League near better. Now in the last 10 years, let's check the number of times English Premier League clubs have bought Champions League final. And the Omaji. PSG Macron that say Oko Eye France be be any ho. Are there map where French League in a week and they say on the firepower in one club which is PSG and they collapse all the other clubs. And found say Champions League group stage. French teams in the film PSG beat them semi-final. Because I want to know what's saying in Kaya for the Germany, similar to Air France, normally Bayern Munich, and they keep on strengthening Bayern Munich. In the morning, you can only say, "Yeah, Bayern Munich." They don't relax. See, the main competition for Bayern Munich is not in the Bundesliga, but rather the European competition, which is the Champions League, same as PSG. But in England, over the last 10 years, Liverpool will lose Champions League final to Real Madrid. On one side, Wajibi. Man City will lose Champions League final to Chelsea. On one side, Ajibi. And then Chelsea also GA. And then Arsenal Cup final. Inti I don't know England for so I must say journalists no more job so. Dabi.
I'm so overhype.
I'm saying overhype. That buffalo setting no money as you. What makes their league overhype?
Okay.
It's difficult to play. Extremely difficult to play in the English Premier League. The Spanish league is highly technical. German league mechanical. So when you sit back and arguments in the do been to say as a majority as here. Until obi na argument say na ma PSG na favorites because England for they are no more. Nya the fact that England no omo na ya over the 10 years that means they cannot lose to any other club. Because Real Madrid compete to ekosia bodo. Na no ho chere.
Asempa FM.
Nanka enye football asem na ye kan. Nanka bodo. Nanka say nanka ye fresh on Real Madrid football. Can you go to other place Baba Park? Say go to town in ko because we dey meet me point mo fall point them. But football anything can happen. But we always have to be fair. Some say I'm for because we me home family no. I'm sure so you me that England for dem selection by no. But say England for mo commentary about the English selection. Masala say now when they can move is on best na on from mom say some no group. And this somebody in Tebe there but they say money. Is how they saying. And some excuse am for making Brazil there by and some for come Brazil squad no. So I don't just opposite that to say Ghana list bad one here. Are they going to use that same way? Now, what's Ghana? They bomb some argument, you know. I want to say entirely. And see, Arsenal, the because it has always been coming from the last 4 seasons. It has always been coming. I'm going to be to make the top 4 prior to the season. Now, Arsenal, in the last 4 years, you know, the West I quite you know, will be in the best 4 ahead of the season. Not Arsenal quarter 6. The moment you see that, just the panel is not putting up any international analysis, but Odi club no fail because Obi are consistently 4th Bondibi the course of time. Now we are top 4 going to the season now. Also unknown any top 4. When you say the betting pool, unknown can be. It's not as if say in 2 months before the start of the league, so because when 1 year before, but on my 30 place in the we. Last week to start off, now we top 4 Arsenal town. We in the Arsenal no maybe bro ha. Omo ntumi nya ade a mo for makoma enka ho. Na journalism so ade a kire yen say so wo do akoma di ade na kire ya ebe ha wo intelligence. because hono akoma no wo nti be ya wo de menka bi kura
Okay.
nti so hwe na Arsenal na didi mu a mekai before prof ma be film I think 2 weeks before mekai and a prof na mkwan so ba na mekai Arsenal asem that day it was right and a host na mekai Arsenal asem that's na mekai no anye Arsenal so just be there nti mekai ani osabuti send message de ma Wallace so misa me say e dey na Arsenal yemi but even Arsenal yemi tell me ba menka Arsenal ho Asempa.
Oh, okay.
To Wallace by no on fan so fan come no bisa wo kwan che bisa wo life I'm so unfortunately one thing I knew osabuti enim say me so me Arsenal ni but I was say no I was about 3 weeks men cancel my birthday or Arsenal ni. But I be academy so I will part Arsenal back. But that time no. Na sana na was me Kano. When do I no.
Okay.
That was the first time me can how was it's rather unfortunate that I need sabote e be office on no kwan but me Arsenal ni papa. And the fact on the ground when I mistake here no. Not that I have any hate for Arsenal. I mean I'm not part of those people. If I don't have hate for Chelsea, why would I have hate for Arsenal? No, I don't do that. That's something about saying was a canon on their canon.
Okay.
And I did be right. You did the same. The 3 minutes from one of that said that back actually 3 weeks ago now, canon. I wasn't here, right? When I'm off to Asiamah. Messages about. But that's not really no sang of no Musa as to somebody in my own. They thought I could go no do and that's the Ghanaian for you. And my house says so for my has say comfort. You know, and omuti lot of radio in Ghana. Ubia twetwe asna. Ofa the aggregate Ghana nyina entire radio. English Premier League no. You will not get more than 3% and no can ba say asna be winning. The question you bear the odd one out. So they did not just understand say akwa asna efo na mo bobo draw yi. Mo ko lu say can still say asna. Dem kono no ko ehu. I want nipa yesu ni ye ban na wo yeso no. Omo that pressure no because omo susu ye say be born ABC na omo nyanya akwesi weli na Arsenal lose what have I me asimu. I'm not the owner of Arsenal. Fast nipa ye too much. Omo forward the message ma omo bisa I didn't know one bisa Mr. say Arsenal which waje no me ye wini me offer kechire pe and from so akwesi o ya de fan say tembia nobody do so na say Ibisa was still now insist into the mission of some the kind of bim. Obie no you to from because we come say I missed him to say come Asempa 16 is obie from not even one person. But me sure senka if nka nkosa na kamenya on no messages and on no calls because as an me win. I don't have any interest. My interest is the mission make me actually na man for atiase.
Okay.
So one atiase na say wo mbrena so otumi eba backstage a kakra mo ka me send account. Nti ay munya butre mai. Ebim 2025 2026 English Premier League no. Arsenal for the call. And about a week 2 the D-Day into the menua a friend saying Clement oti New York or bisa me o kanyina wa twan Manchester for Clement uche yeso achia o but you know no problem yeah.
Oh, atamfo aniawo. What's good morning Asempa Sports. I wish my darling club Kumasi Asante Kotoko good luck. Greetings to my darling boy Derek Cohn. I wish him good luck, more fire. Say odi yima odi fi Hamburg ena odi ebaye yima yedase pa yedase se odi o message abba. Osi good morning Pablo. Can you please ask a Misty Noble to give me his combined 11 between PSG and Arsenal? Thanks. No dia anonso ede ebaye no. Into the messages no bet me at the Abba 0551 22 48 22. And then Sunny best solution no mema os kakra mi group ni mu no me de os kakra betumu enche ebi kura enche kura melokino enche melokino anti enche me be ya ne gidigidi pa sisi ade mufanye ya yi kakra ai mufanye ya yi kakra ne ade ya kankpe no mu ne ade mufanye ya yi kankpe ena kobi mufanye ya yi kakra enche melokino anti if you want to join obet me I send a message the 0551 22 48 22 no aka say I want to join 0551 22 48 22 and then me also be me ensa na ebegusu games be me ensa na ebeba so 0551 22 48 22 we say I want to join man ka say frɛ WhatsApp and I be send me say I want to join 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 now I say I want to join. Senior Nana Kwame Bensford, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Iman.
Mpacho want to say
Nyame adom ye na also
you da ready.
Senior ne de I missed in as our friend senior.
Oh, munyina moye mpanifo.
I missed it or heavy senior. So ho ye.
Nyame adom me ho ye na also
me so me ho ye. Baby girls no mo ho ye.
Obia ho ye pa.
Say me hu mo status ache adan. Yeah, can ye ntina wa hide your man say then.
Oh, say
Anas Kanasa.
Oh, say oh, say
Hi man.
Yes, I
see. As I can, Basa Managerial Champions League. The member name man,
oh my
auntie. You hope say next season. Star Arsenal says somebody almost second trophy. Yes, you beat me. La Liga and the Champions League. I want to say the only I missed movie my dance here. There's no single day I ever hear foreign news. Me say Arsenal is on the verge. Say Omo Babaji, Omo EPL for the past 2 decades. Okay. And Enona Ewohui T. Omo Yejumason. Then you know come round and say at times in your time Emma your coaches no.
Okay.
See, when your time my coaches know I'm an my year, you not get the best out of them. And I think my boy Arsenal's team no abaso. Okay. You see, once omo some way be a tangent be a omo kwa once omo fa coaches are very hard say omo be my coach na contem. O share as a winger say oba chair yi. And I think they also one meguni who in Masi and one say the FIFA cra afanama or great we pose the perform. See, I think that Arsenal's any time at no. Okay. They are getting what they want and it's very great. And yes, I'm winning league but also more performances so any almost set pieces so yeah. As I say, Ateta ye Jumason pa.
Okay. Tinana Kwame Bensford near 10 in Kano. Messages and me say Fafa WhatsApp. Say WhatsApp na me ube joining into no answer was sending me WhatsApp message. Yeah, na me comfortable so the befa WhatsApp. Say I want to join. Ne hona my mail link na no boss no joining. Come. Essence obema me SMS text message you know. Normal WhatsApp. Ube save me number no 0551 22 48 22 and then me will bear 3 us and I made the 8 0551 22 48 22 0551 22 48 22 say I want to join. I say good morning Pablo Aima the original. I'm watching you live from Sabon Zongo. More vim from Apiligu Chakapama. Apiligu and Ramo ya dear papa Ghana supporters. Omude omukrofo buy Asempa FM community sports quiz you know etimi etodwa kama Ghana supporters mo boy dwuma pa ngoni amamu nanka US na mugina mu kama Apiligu mu nso de kadwuma no so omo beye pa o omo beye pa bebia no mo bebia the big ups and confirm all the supporters unions are more Ghana ha nyina big ups enko emfama mo pa the titru ene apiligu chakapama dwumade we onfani agoro oba adwuma pa nti kwani mu abue ye wai kru nanimu na ye de ato ho no mo enso ewo ho no mo bedu na bi frɛ me WhatsApp ko nyina asemu frɛ me WhatsApp ko nyina ne adea enti ma me mfa nsam ne mra ma me mfa mra me mbobobɔ so kakra na yehu dia ekɔ sɛ de edi kan ɛkan ye no unim sɛ eduri sɛ dia na kyɛ sɛ ye dresukɔ na yama wahu dia ekɔ so ɛwɔ the world of sports na Kwame Benso de ni jenku na medical kan no caps na ne adea na omojeje amistin so enso sa ne adea ti Barcelona nkonya na emema no eje La Liga no na ema no so eje Champions League no bogumu Leon pa so ma no so omo yade o eba no ma ball pa na Barca show mo
Barca striker no go be or share
nya grow
Charlie.
Oh, fantastic goal. Yeah, point na 90 plus 3 now exercise there. Oh, I know the Intiambo Bassa for mana basso pa say omo bogu mu 4 ma Leon for mano antimi ante Chelsea for me ya emfa Arsenal for me na ye na picky ye edema wo mo chese England so the
last season Arsenal's Nigeria
omo man no Nigeria omo ya itimi picky ye de ma wo mo omo man no Nigeria na Barcelona asan abababo wuram na say over there the Barca na Arsenal for be Leon for no omo so ene na mu ane ade a nti ese ababe club hwe ewo eho no nti no omo ya de papa omo ya de CAF Champions League and also eguso etimi etoja last week me ma hu ye ese CAF Confederation no ade ne say USM Oja omo ena ejeye omo ukọ Morocco mountain so omo bo omo ho adwa ewo Orges ewo Algeria ena omo wo ukọ Algeria Orges eho ena USM Oja omo wo team ne ye Oja ALGER ena Chrono capital city of Algeria no eno ye Orges nti unua odi message ne baaye no kai na ehye no so pa difference a ewo mu eno no difference a ewo mu eno no Chrono any team ni din no different kakra differ kakra different ewo mu no ti de ewo mu no na no wa odi message ne baaye no entino final no ayire Mamelodi Sundowns or tenafie last week no etimi eshabako ema Farabat Morocco ono etimi antimi ante entino to say second leg no enso betodwa no say Africa ha no de eba no Confederation and Champions League no dia ya bono leg no baako mienu home and away wow the year you say no na 2005 kotokone has sa omo ye no no ani eguso a ye kurakura mu ni ade a ntino nyame bo an 7 pm ewo Morocco mountain so no Farabat omo ne Mamelodi Sundowns e de bebo ani nti already no Mamelodi kura 1 goal ewo ho no mo de ebesi fa kwa nyina no de ni nyina e de beba aba besomo ama wahu dia eno nso no ekọ ntino said ye ekọ no ena no nso no mama update ewo ho no mo Coupe de France eno nso no Lens ene OGC Nice e de boni ama Lens ehemiensa ama OGC Nice enso ete ekanimu baako Friday no ena ade no se final no etimi etodwa na ni long for no age enso ewo ho no ntino eno nso no sana etie DFB Pokal Bayern Munich and Stuttgart and so at the eboani na Harry Edward Kane Ghana enwe you Harry Edward Kane 55th minute, 80th minute, 90 plus 2. And I just say, or share go no, goes no, and so I will honor. Share 3 good hat trick, and a man Bayern Munich in DFB Pokal 2025-2026. You know, so aje edi esi omo stresso aje league ni adia. You know, omo ayade pa, omo ayade pa. You know, hono so no sana isifa etia. And also made a honsam ede ama wo mami wuramu eka criteria Serie A Congo Casio and say bibia eguni adia Bologna endra omoshe miensa ema International Milan and so eshe miensa and so ewo ehwonomo Sansona Lazio and so eshe mienu ema Pisa eti ekanemo bako and Parma and Sassuolo 1 p.m. Napoli and Udinese 4 p.m. AC Milan and Cagliari 6:45 and as a game no ibeto dwa Cremonese International ni Como and so at their boy 6:45 and as a game no ibeto dwa ewo Stadio Giovanni Zini eho and ibeto dwa Hellas Verona and so and AS Roma at the boy 6:45 and Lecce and Genoa 6:45 Torino and Juventus the old ladies of Italian football and so at the Babani 6:45 into Sana and also a some etie ewo ehonom already inte etimi agi Italia Serie A Congo Casio no at the si homo metiso kama pa with 87 points and omode Napoli tosumi 73 AC Milan tosumi ensa 70 Roma and so etoso 970 Como and so no etoso enum was 68 and Inter omode omabom games ni nyina wi akase Napoli AC Milan Roma Como Juventus Coma they say you Robert ice chest idea you go Coma anti Como omo de omani abrepa umpese still omo ebo Champions League na Roma 2 points in the domontam into omo hwe dia eno so no ebesifa akọ enso ewo hono mo ntino sana etie ha amono sana etie etiro ebesi biara na de ho nsam enso ede ebemau already no chese ye de bibia de agu ewo legs ahodo a no so no etimi etodwa enso ewo hono mo Bundesliga ede agu ene ade a na Italia Serie A Congo Casio nenso no omonso no edi egu ni ade Spanish La Liga omonso no omode no omo edi egu anesa ntino Spanish La Liga honso no dia ekono sei ena enonso no etimi epiemu Deportivo Alaves etnafie ehye baako ema Rayo Vallecano etimi ehye mienu ewo hono nti 2-1 in favor of Rayo Vallecano omko away ekodi enkunim ewo Deportivo Alaves eso Celta de Vigo etnafie ehye baako ma Sevilla entimi ensi ekanim Adablanca Espanyol enso ehye baako ema Real Sociedad ehye baako Hetafe enso ehye baako ema Osasuna entimi ensi ekanimu Adablanca Girona 1 Elche 1 Real Mallorca etrefie shamiensa ema Real Oviedo omo entimi ansimu Adablanca Real Betis 2 Levante 1 Real Madrid 4 Athletic Club de Bilbao 2 Valencia enso etrefie shamiensa ema Barcelona etie kanimu bako basa kwa bi menene tikamu na ni abre na watwama basa oh senior misty obi abasa we ni awie no kotwama ne sen oni Valencia kwa we
basa de bia frana smart sen
oh kotwama satam ni ase basa bako ni ebo be 50 mu oba bi bona yi ne so saa fikasie mu ono bet no
odwini score that shibu na
na mse menu ya mistake ade ora visa basa ajelega na
oje trophy na wi na dada
oh hono yenhwe yi hono yenhye ne so pa
mo ke Champions League abono hono esa uko mo that 3rd 4th 5th one we na ucho Champions League hono esa uko
ti se Como sei
Como ni
Roma no hono mo no
we no draw ba go ka say and Arsenal Crystal Palace upon money baby
chinchini bia
no they're not obliged to upon money chinchini bia
to go to Arsenal they have
to save their legs
oh yeah for Champions League
because it's just this away definitely.
Mr. Waka asɛm
So kwa no
wahwɛ ni ye.
Uncle Bonnie chinchini bia. Ebeya avoid that match in pool.
Mfanka ho. Ebeya mfanka ho yenkasa asena be Lucy. Ena yenkasa asena enso kwakwa na mu said ye kɔ no ha ne ma circumstances ebetimi apie mu no ena Misty ama wonso wahu no ene about 7 p.m. Villarreal and Atletico Madrid and so at the Babani Eteria Serie A Congo Casio no Emuintino Sana and also at already Barcelona at 94 points, Real Madrid Tosumienu 86 and also say 8 points and or the Trimu at Villarreal Toso Miensa 69 or game no Ebabo Atletico Madrid and so a tosso and 9 and so a gamer or mobile mummy I missed who papa Villarreal and Atletico Madrid 7 p.m. and I just say it to your munina our points no pe omunina points no ye pe and omumi no so no play third position ho omumi no play third position ho no mo. But I'm going to qualify for Champions League. But eno ena etiti omuntamu na ne ena omodebo enti eno so be game ano ebeye den papa. Real Betis toso enum 60 points. Celta de Vigo in Sia 54. Na mamehwe Athletic Club also dumienu 45 intino. Honso no sana eno so etie mamenko EPL no enso emuna the hono so no etiano me emfama ona me nsane ensi fam na de ekono so no yemfa entudwa enso ewo hono nti English Premier League eno so no sei ena eno so esifa eko simultaneously ena yebo no sanse last days there dangerous pa Brighton and Hove Albion and so at na American Express Stadium na one Manchester United at the abani game say todwa ni nyina na 3 p.m. and ni nyina etodwa Burnley and Wolverhampton Wanderers and also no beya den pa Crystal Palace and Arsenal the Burnley wo Sehat Park and I just say etodwa and a Fulham and Newcastle United Liverpool trust no Brentford and so at the abani na Manchester City and Aston Villa and so at the abani Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth Sunderland the Black Cat and Chelsea Football Club at the Beboni Tottenham Hotspur and Everton and so at the abani we so emubaya den pa Tottenham omoseble esha omonsa and a West Ham United and so Leeds United omonso sheble esha omonsa omunyina Tottenham elbow home West Ham United and so elbow home relegation zone no hono a high ayedin papa just say enya ketwa kra ntino omunyina sheble esha omonsa omunyina elbow home 82 points already no Arsenal waje Manchester City etosumienu 78 points Manchester United etosumienu 68 Aston Villa toso and 962 Liverpool toso enum 59 Bournemouth toso ensia 56 Brighton and Hove Albion toso and son of 53 Chelsea and so etoso watwe 8th position 52 points Brentford etoso nkono 52 na relegation no Mamisha same free 16 Nottingham Forest 43 ono the YSKP relegation no nemo no Tottenham Hotspur 17 38 points West Ham United etoso 18 36 the omumi no ye hwe de obabeka Burnley any Wolverhampton Wanderers wona chese omu akwakopie mu relegation no so no ye de ehonsam and so a day amawo ebrene ko papa je ye ko yanimu anu na ja gusu a ye bobo so Pep Guardiola no or the seat after 10 years Manchester City no or the BBAC na or say it's time so ono so echo nensem kakra ono so editu dwa no.
Absolutely. I have, I will not have. It's simple. I feel I will not have the energy that required to daily every 3 days expectations to fight for the titles with being in front of the players. I know myself. I have that season energy, but I feel I will not have. It's just, what is the reason? It's the time. It's 10 years. So the biggest decision to happen is because it's a question of, not because I'm not ambitious, I don't want to try it again is just, okay, Pep, after 10 years. So I'm thinking it's not good in organization have people for many years. It's good to shake, to move, new faces. It's really good for everyone. If I would not believe that, if they don't sack me, I would stay here. But I think it's the perfect moment, the perfect time, much better than last season, for example. And don't take for granted. The season has been exceptional, fighting against Arsenal. You know, this team until the last moment, winning 2 titles this week.
Okay. Intino sama no so no etimi to dwa ha che Pep Guardiola enso ekanye enso eno no na Michael Carrick ono so no yamani 2 years contract ha che say o say ono omo aba na winning nko a yesa omo aba eba be di agro.
We want the boys to have an element of happiness and enjoying being here. It's hard work obviously and it's challenging and it has to be like that way, but I think to be thriving in the environment and be happy in the environment is important. So you can't always please everyone. You know, that's how it is, and we're not here to please everybody, but to give them the opportunity and feel that they're in a good place to perform is the most important thing.
Okay, tininsama odi tujano na slot enso ya Liverpool for a training ono so season we no na say ono so no season no se ne sifa ekoye ene game a ono so no tujwa. And in next season, I
think usually in the end of a season you're looking forward to it to end because it's usually been a long season, especially if you work in England. There are a lot of games. But maybe last season I wouldn't have minded if it would kept on going because it was quite nice after we won the league. We had a few games to play, but still then you feel like, okay, enough is enough. Now it's going on a holiday and then prepare for the next season. And as I said, I'm looking forward to Sunday because that's a vital game for us. But I'm also looking forward to next season to continue to evolve this team. That's as I've said many times in a track.
Papa no nya de so obekọ Liverpool fu amodwene say ye be pam no ogusu ejira mu dendenden ateta ono o se league no kro wini kra no nimu friend no kra ka kire no say ateta we win league or hwa na che say o sorry ya dia dia no so no after winning the EPL no so nsam ni
to hear them especially understanding the journey, the manner that we've done it, and how many people has been involved and waiting for so long to accomplish that goal.
Can you just give us an idea of what it was like for you on Tuesday night when that whistle went at the Vitality, your overriding emotion when it happened?
FM.
You don't realize it probably. It's one of the best feelings I ever had. I'm supposed to be here at Colney watching the game with the boys and certain staff because that's what they wanted, but I couldn't. I think 20 minutes later, before the game, I had to leave. I couldn't bring the energy that I wanted, and I think when it was their moment as well to watch it together, to be themselves, and just see what the outcome would be. And I went home, I went outside to the garden, I started to build some fire, and I started to do some barbecue. I didn't watch any of it. I was just hearing some noises in the background in the living room, and suddenly the magic happened. My oldest son opened the garden door. He started to run towards me. He started to cry. He gave me a hug and said, "We are champions, Daddy." And then my other two boys and my wife came over, and it was beautiful. Just to see that joy on them as well, that they are always with.
Imagine, say, I'm far. Ateta. Yanya ntia kra mposi ye bab anhwa na ya ye no the most paid manager ewo wiase nyina nti ye hwe se ebetimi abamu a so already no Diego Simeone ono oji papa oji papa Atletico Madrid oji papa etiru sana no so ete ache se bede ehonsam ede ama abelua ono so wanya confirm ese Real Madrid no ofi hono mo nti no nse bibia ya set Marino ono so no eba bepiemu ewo hono mo na Alaba Ghana for be say Alaba Austria player no ono so odi bibia si the Real Madrid football akensie ofi Bayern Munich bepiemu hono mo no so no ɔde bibia ɛde asi ɛwɔ hɔ no ma ɔne ɔmo ɛdi ɛnkla ɛnso ntino sana ɛno nso no ɛteɛ ɛwɔ ɛhɔ no mo na unim sɛ England for no ɔmo World Cup squad no ɛno nso aba beto dwa na ebeto dwa no Cole Palmer enimu Phil Foden enimu Trent Alexander-Arnold ɛnso enimu ɛna Harry Maguire akora nso enimu players akɛseɛ no a ne adeɛ ne ɔmo face ɔmo yɛ adeɛ Morgan Gibbs no mo nyina enim Liverpool ɔmo nyina enimu bi Ethan Nwaneri wokɔ Arsenal akwala we ball ɔbɔ wampiem Alex Scott ɔno nso mpiem Trevor Chalobah ɔmo nyina Chalobah de Achigre ɔmo nyina nya de nso mkɔ piem wɔ hɔ no mo na Thomas Tuchel Tuchel nankasa aba be chirichirimu ni ntia 26 mass card no players ani adwen so mo ba be piem no o man timi amba.
Do you fear leaving those talents at home at all? How I felt or how I feel? A fear. Yeah, do you fear leaving those talents at home?
No, I don't fear because I'm very confident in the group that we chose and with whom we with which we arrive. Very difficult decisions, painful conversations, difficult for the players, difficult to explain to the players. But as I said, what we're trying to achieve, we try to achieve as a team, and we try to nominate a balanced squad. If everyone is selected, it was a given that from these 55 players, we have to leave some extraordinary talents, some extraordinary personalities at home. Either way, if we would have picked all these names, some other big 5 names would have been out, and we would talk about these names. So that comes with a job. I like these kind of decisions, even if they took us weeks and sometimes months to clarify the decisions. I think they bring clarity. I think they bring, in the end, a certain edge that is necessary. I tried to explain the reasons for the players. Could they be in camp? Did they do anything wrong? No. Could they be in camp? Yes, 100% sure. But for some of them, it's just the amount of players on a certain position. We didn't want to play the players out of position so much, and we don't want to give them a clear role, and it comes with difficult and maybe hard choices in the build up to the tournament.
Tino Thomas Tuchel ono so ne dia ode ebaye eno no di Brazil for so de omo dia ba Neymar wo mu da bri ne ni afa na me bo se dia ye bo Neymar din ne se dia Brazil fo ye boje so na nya grokra no mani anti ese Neymar enso no eko akopiemu e wo World Cup no Tino be a se dia na Brazil fo no mo pe na o mani abre ese Neymar no ebetimi apeke ede ama wo no na o mu nyina apese onko World Cup no ampa odi ose ayoyo na Ghana nso se na mo ka se Andre okay ye twen nduru Wednesday ni ade de ni ehu dia no so ebekọ ewo ho no but mami
Gabriel Martinelli Arsenal, Igor Thiago Brentford, Luis Enrique Zenit, Mateus Cunha Manchester United, Neymar Junior Santos.
na se Neymar ne de omo pe na Asempa o nti yehwe se bia Wednesday mu ono mu ne ade nduru ho no mu ba bi na se ye de na ba de keka ne na mframam se ba ne da nti yehwe se mla no ne bia Andrea Yu nanka ono so ne din no ewo mu ane ahwe de Ghana nso no ebe ye Ghana ye di kan akwakobo ye ne Mexico game no Benjamin Asare ono enada post ni mu Chire eno free muma Solomon Agbesi enso ebaye ebedaye Asare eji 2 o ma pass bi na say defender no wanje ball ni ye enya Asare o wanje ball ni ye enya Asare a wanje ball ni ye so enya Asare mo de sha Asare no ntino Benjamin Asare na ofi muma Agbesi enso ebaye ebedaye na Jan Kwesi Ajeman Natalia na J Oscar Opon Teliegbe Emmanuel J Majida Simelu ana ye captain Ibrahim Osman na Raksechi Daniel J Felix Afina Jan on the day no so no nya bad crapo no nya bad crack and also ade papa tini ye changes ni ade Salim Adams so no nyina ebe bubo bi Joseph Opoku wo nyina ebe bubo bi achese Ghana yanso no ye lusu 2-0 Chelsea Mexico for no and so ego atopre papa Carlos Quiroz enyo no ginemu yeah Desmond Ofe na ginemu na enti ensa ka no so eno no ye the information e beto no hu bi ni ade enso wo ho no mo pa Ghana African Cup of Nations unum say ye hwe ni mu say 2027 e betimi atodwa qualifiers na yakopie mu e wo group C Gani Cote d'Ivoire, the Gambia and Somalia, and you mo and the bebo qualifiers no nti Sky National. So na 17 no they only say and then World Cup you know amfa 8-7 on penalties Uganda for actually ya broye fonfuna broye ya she na nkrofo ya te ne ya she akakra ne apon no maba bet penalties 8-7 and omode ashe likens on ye coach adema Uganda for no and on Prosper Ogum edisia likens and san obeti first goal no just say Colin Blake just papa ukura ne paper ne board yi papa omo ba ya na automatic no hot coach just say no so koya ya amfa and so e wo hono mo ana 17 man no so no omo hwe no say World Cup omba kwakopie mu na omo ne Liberia omo share 6 ema Liberia for and to me ante nyame boa next week Saturday no so no omo kwakopie mu Liberia na omo de akwakobani and so e wo hono mti sana nkomo no etie medical com Amisti no ho no na de ekono omo de aba na kotoko fela e wa ha no sanse Ghana Premier League no ya boy wia na sana nsemo ba ye bribe ye ma player bribe ni ade a kotoko any All Blacks na me de ho nsem nyina de beba ye ntamu chuku pa nti ensa kan se All Blacks almost supporters no ba ko di sika fachire eso de koma kotoko player you know say na wateto ama say akopie police station ni ade ya de ho nsem e de eba zanze All Blacks a must win e de ma wo no mo di nkuguo pa o mo relegation eti ya de ho nsem e de ebeba ma me chance e fi na Kwame Benz for the ho no mo nsem atoto dwa o de ye be fi se obewura mu amano ne de nkra dem se jama ya brobro so ani ade a ti World Cup ho nsem ni ade Ghana babia o de ye be fa biara no ekwan eda ho no mo de ema nana se wo be shift kakra ba Mr. China camera no etimi apeke ayiye nti me sha se afi ho no na ma ba senior Mr. ho no mo yes I
yenchia etiofo biom na yenchia Ramziku ne asanchia Mr. John omo friend Yaro or Jowlu Mercedes-Benz specialist ankasa of Mr. John honomo Jowlu obehuno oya de pa now during the week I think say FNO unveil Asamoah as an ambassador for
the World Cup,
the Black Stars.
There's a baby.
And I think say unveiling no more year, it was waste of time and waste of money. Me know what I see in Asamoah did that.
Yeah.
And the impact our national team, former Black Stars captain, former Black Stars leading striker.
Yeah.
And after I retired from football, Black Stars and some
yeah.
And play a very good role in this. And it was the essence of Asiamah unveiling bium. Never wasting sika, just wasting money. You see, it was waste of time and waste of money. I don't see the relevancy of Saturday no.
Be a study I say top scholar at the Black Stars now. Was I World Cup ni said I wa boa ma Ghana ye din agidi no person mu ye bibi
na so ho person ye bibi say enyina ye nim say Asamoah no ye legend and enye say ye kra na ye be campus ye de ne be better ye Black Stars ne ho ana Ghana football ho you see and this one is not something say obe unveil and now say obe meet for us to say no say he's now the ambassador for us to go and just spend money on. Whilst under 17 now, almost tournament no crown, almost per diem cry, young farmer almost. You see, at times we should know what would help the football, our football, as in Ghana football. Dan say be ya then ye nim say nipa no be a we drew did that. But yes, I'm call ye be say you 2 months and now say we are who here. We know Asamoah. Ye nim the impact. Ye nim do aba my Ghana. Njanya fe ne be san ka say ye bodwa. Say you be unveiling is be ambassador for. No. It was just waste of money and waste of time. I have great respect for Asamoah, no doubt about it. And be a Meshiani be a mebu kutoye achiano. Because I know he is a great legend. Am I? Boss, I'm under 17 for no more Morocco or more Bobo or more per diem cry. Am I? Just say, ye junior teams in Ankasano, ye whoosum for so be you see, and so junior teams when they bet me a promote you omo. Amo by a senior national team. Ama yetima. Look at what Senegal is doing. Look at how Morocco is investing in their junior teams. Look at the facilities are almost yemo. And so, and Ghana have pram cry or cockra one here now cry or will be cry cow and answer we. You see, now you see a baby says say ye baby on Villia Asamoah as ambassador of the World Cup and answer we. It was needless, seriously. Then your football the ye grassroots no yen hwe na ye invest wo honum ye junior side no e ho na talent no wo nti se ye nya ho na ye be say sika wo necessary things I man emwa de bia ye football no former na ebeko nti ye nya ye nema yi na Ghana ha ye talent wa and under 17 for no to me there I'll say they really did very well and this under 17 no or more talent pa njenye say yes am be ye ba be jaw mo sa akwa we should invest in them. If we invest in them we will get the best out of them. I'll make my representing a national team no ama yetimi abo akoyade. We have to invest because our African countries they are investing in them. Senegal, you see their facilities are almost warmer the youth team. Morocco, and Morocco on the boy, and so who baby are near born. You see how developed the place is. You see, I didn't know yes you yenti me nyebi wa hase. Na ye ma ye yenti me nya quality players and for my senior teams no. De bia ye junior teams ni de ye home ye ma no so a yenti ye ni hwe omo nso de bia omo kwa omo de bibiba ye senior team na ye say sika wo mu no we don't see any important team bia omo kwa omo de brain almost like 4 decades ni de na ye timi age ye senior team no mo timi age amaye na and na ya advance anke say ye nya facilities ultra-modern state-of-the-art facilities, you know. And then, yeah, Accra Sports Stadium, where the aye. Kumasi Stadium, where the aye. Bi papa bien, cause so ye nyisika say ye kobuja au value be as an ambassador. Whilst nipa no, ye nim no de that. Ye nim the obetimi aye. Ye nim the impact obetimi de aba ye senior team nim. Afeni ye san ko say sika boja. Whilst I under 17 so wo honum. Ye more musical or more per diem or more way we don't think about anything. Ya nya ni sade ya nya ye football ni ye dia Yanti any and share grassroots in your junior teams in I think say Iman your football in the be kwa na be form. Kwa na be form. And your Black Stars and also Juma Japan. And in Crawford can say Asari with me and you. I don't think say all the lapses were from Asari. Your defense na say you pay the year dia you were Jumaye as a defense na ye hu adwuma yie pa. Just a team ni nyina say ye hu adwuma yie pa. Yes sir, I think say World Cup we kwa sign ye Asiamah. We have to do a whole lot of work. And now a man for also ti worker and I am far are you enko I am far you we should leave the coach no nye na adwuma. You see. And Ancelotti, menya sure say obi na manipulating say on far way and I say but he's not manipulated say and I say obi mban and say chenchine on far way. No. We should just leave the coach. See enjoy coach na mana anye na adwuma onso kasa na no be kasa wo. Enjoy no no nye na adwuma. Ono no nim players a obetimi di omako. No ma come my results.
No, Andre,
decision lies on the coach.
The decision be a coach ni be take biara na what there.
Yeah, you choose sika ko fa no. And you person oye adwuma no.
Okay.
It actually interfere.
Oh, okay. Say be a what try wadwen o. What try wadwen.
Me try wadwen kra coach na be final decision. I should just sit down, watch him do what I like. So when you me pair and now my results are that is when I also have something to tell him. Nti anya say obi beba na opini bi kasa Andre the SC den call. Who you coach? If you are a coach, why don't you apply? Now I'm for Andre na uncle.
Andre for
so we should leave the coach. Coach Nika say ordinary kwa I don't have a say. Still about football. And Ofele say he has the balls to play for the Black Stars again. Why not? Me, I don't have any problem, but we shouldn't talk. We should just leave the coach to do what is necessary. All what we want is we will see the coach doing what we want. No interference. Yempese yebe kone abaka say executive member be and now FA member be na manipulating say on far way or man pressure so we. I don't think say ebetwe yi. In time we should just leave the coach. A Black Stars no. Ye hu say ejuma wo ho pa. Ejuma wo ho pa. Ni ye hu ejuma yi.
Okay. Okay. Ti nana Kwame Bensford now turning Kano Trasam was a Misty and okay I say a Misty ni Arsenal fans ni nyina no congratulations enko emfamamo na Trasam was say but the noise is too much. Oh okay yate and na Cooper Junior on this international man the crew Cooper Junior watching you live inside Teshi Aboma. I say keep the good work and also the or the abandon say hi I'm Mr. Noble. Why do you always come and dispute what others are saying? Do you think only you okay. Hey, I see the piano on your more near the okay. And it's under 17 boys out of the tournament. But I'm out. I'm free mukurache. No free mukurache. I'm free mu group stage. Ghana na ya Nigeria ye bibia ye pe na ne wasi ye tuntonto. Ye bibia ye pe ntino ye kopeke no ene ye kopeke Algeria for ntino wase ye nso no ye free mu nemo ne ye advantage ese ye bebo playoff na nka ye de akọ under 17 World Cup but ye ne Uganda eno ne ye di kan kase endra no omo ahye penalties ayentimi anko nti tournament ne de Ghana ye free mu kura de yetimi ekopie mu quarter finals de ananka ya qualify automatic de ekọ ntino Tanzania, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Morocco, Egypt, Mali, Senegal, Algeria, Mozambique and Uganda 10 ena neno omo ekwa kopie obi adru 10 no krampo Ghana yentimi an qualify ankopie mu ewo ho ntino de ekọ enso eno nti wa wo de sa message no eba ye no ho ansem enso no Mickey Mickey ota sending birthday pa de ba na duru so ye na said ye na ye den pa ye me chocho pa Mickey ono so say otie show no live enti no Mickey baby a wo bi ala no enti asronko enko enfama pa Mickey ese won so no abribiara no odi bibia ede eba kama Bedu Anan Francis ono so ede ne de about say under 70 players be thinking about money instead of their development. Money is everything. All the sports journalists who call for money for players should bow their heads down. Okay, yate why Francis ono so no dia ode buy no nti Francis Mickey dia was sending the baby Mickey baby we nyina dia boa submission of alleged bribery incident involving I know there ya ba no dey say me de ho ne ma ba pa Kumasi Asante Kotoko ni we ya dey ba senior Misty umre ni
international Emma now already message you said anti asi nti me so mabo me ni akoma
wa correct na me person me to asu bebre
okay so I say why do you always come and dispute what others are saying? So let me put it before say in academics it's never wrong to dispute what someone has said earlier or before word here. But you come with superior facts in law, in academics, in science. It's applicable.
Okay.
Even the men kind of say, men can say actually keke. But Abia has for which I say, Arsenal, you just lay bare facts. I didn't hear has for say Arsenal. Now instead of mood to me say, oh, Arsenal they be a leg, you know, you for December pair. And I may say, me the facts number say in 1995, final day, Manchester United Olusu title to Blackburn Rovers. In 2013, Pellegrini's City, Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
Man City were playing against QPR. Man United had finished on the game where we win 2. Now running on money on any bush of didn't come because now so much City forward the near because I said out where ask about the bachelors whether your trophy name United or Man City.
Okay.
It's not like you know trophy no and I'm ream helicopter guitar. Come Manchester now abesa call City grounds. Never. Eventually it was City last minute goal. Aguero share no the J title no. And the no make it argument Arsenal dey Arsenal no enyampa.
Okay.
So where you me the counter argument never. You say oh I'm saying in academics, in science, in mathematics, it is never wrong. So over dispute you obi earlier point, but you come with superior facts.
Okay.
And it's in law. Inti me obi asma come me menya adam ka say ana me sample ka say be nipa enye de be menya no right. Inti me fuma no da che me. Now look at the last do you think only you are always right? Don't can I answer what I had said earlier on. Say me nipa me menya no. Yeah. Me menya so inti you ka say you can
no dey say na we dey no dey.
Me ntumi ka say me menya go point dey make be na say be by force na bi. Me menya kokoko no. Go pompe e no do be kan ye final.
Okay.
Yes.
I missed a big Benghazi. Metro blogger.
Much.
I say more fire.
Okay. Let me start from my athletics. Demo league started last week Saturday. I started with Shanghai. And I bet to us I was Xiamen. Same China no. Nyame aduma exactly a week from today.
Yeah.
To us for Rabat. Now quickly no yen share the course Endra our Xiamen. 20 meters last week.
Okay.
Sherika Jackson eno wini Endra so Otwaso na Endra no ye 21.87 seconds. Eno meet record eno ena Mila Yubo Shunai Mila Yubo from Bahamas last week no also the second and also somebody second also ye 22.04 seconds ena Anavia Battle from US of A also ye 22.29 seconds on the torso aim no ti emma 20 meters no near corner no oba na 100 meters headers na Asempa from US of A. And by the way, people should note it down. Or and say, last week, we and the endurance no say winning 12.14 seconds and do winning and meters ahead us no. And Toby Amusan
Hey.
From Ghana or Shanghai so no. And also Xiamen so no. Also do second.
Wow.
The season best season best 12.828 seconds no
Wow.
And I third no comma Devin Charlton from Bahamas on also 12.837 seconds. And also a toss miensa. Obana member femuna it was almost deja vu but to be but the African contingent no man still a win here. And run 100 meters no Ferdinand Omayala from Kenya. 9.94 seconds.
Okay.
No the winning remember 100 meters no.
Okay.
And Gift Lucelela from South Africa. On a week ago. Or winning remember 100 meters no. But he came second. 10.00 seconds. And Trevon Abraham from Yusuf A. It also Miensa 10.03 seconds. And see the African sprint guys they are still maintaining their composure and they are still in lead. Oko 400 meters and Bemba Femwa again. On my friend Botswana, Egusu Chile say 400 meters and 4x400 still they are the ones to beat. Busan Kebichinapi. 43 Kebichinapi 43.92 seconds. Meet record no yendra.
Wow.
On the winner 400 meters no. And a second no Ekoma Muzala Samukunga from Zambia. Also 44.04 seconds. And Zakiti Nene of South Africa. Otoso Miensa. Also 44.40 seconds. It's African. Last week, Mikala said, Oba Africa over the last 6 years. Africa when it comes to sprint. Africa actually say yes. The only continent to challenge the Caribbeans and the US of Africa.
And it's about Botswana for now.
And that's a creativeness and we say we for Zambia or we for Zimbabwe. Remember,
okay.
Because and I mama me shimi I'm Ghana. Yeah, because we share the other countries in Africa. The last Olympics, at least you 200 meters and 100 meters final.
Yeah.
4 guys from Africa were in the finals. 4.
Wow.
We hardly see one. 4 100 meters, 4 2 meters. And he say you could still be honest as uncle be we have a lot of things to do. I'm not coming now come about infrastructure. It's a huge headache. How to trainers. Sports medicine. You might Ghana the door soon. I say your main problem we are always targeting trophy. Into fundamentals, and if you don't build the fundamentals, how do you win?
Okay.
Work up here, Ghana, Kwajia. Let me say it will tend to be a case because you don't come out and be TBM. And Kenya and Canada couldn't work up on, and it's going to work up on. But fundamentals. We have a long way to go. Now back to Black Stars. Now can be say goalkeeper no why they one mistake. Benjamin Sara mistake. What's one mistake?
No cry.
One mistake who no. I want to get it. Also one mistake.
Baby original.
No.
Any baby player and a friend no or pass a ball no.
Straightforward.
A player and mistake and your Benjamin
no
mistake. One mistake.
Thank you very much.
One mistake and you know.
Sometimes I don't quite me difficult pay even match na me hwe bi. And I say athletics event bi na me hwe bi na boxing. Because manyinen wo journalism will say sometimes I'm for adwere mutim no mo sesa no. Until one in conquest still difficult for the person to change his mind. Because we feel this certain narrative be earlier on.
Okay.
Only me say enche bia Ghana for crucify one goalkeeper be. Then me come say and them ya.
Oh.
So even when I went to Germany, I had to take a picture with that guy.
Oh.
At Ziggy.
Oh.
Keep a beer or Necento disadvantages. No one the advantages. So I said when and the coach if he say win I say okay no depending on match no but
Asempa
FM good with their feet. But what shot beer e be no. Omo so bob beer one cheer bob but no so started player head him no. Can afford you no see Atizigi no one okoye. Now interestingly enough, you be now local goalkeeper time on kono nyem yedin because na yakofa guy friend says no din as small boy no.
I.
And we pray. And Atizigi na ono koye. It's not difficult say local goalkeeper okoya na two in the middle that okoya na man say onko dem akoda no OSLE
there's a man now if you no do the be kwine no.
So from there no we coach then na wo be because who didn't go to Rube Kakra and you give him all the confidence in this world, but in your heart, you know, Ube Kakra say, hey, Benjamin Sari cry and no codem. Crowd being Kofano and no call SLE and a coach, you know, when you have that confidence. And no cotum. On what the one are they gonna qualify for World Cup? Gonna qualify for World Cup. Two things happened. First, Otoado, and you World Cup in the B. Two, September dia in better goalkeeper. Hey, and I do a start here. But yeah, qualify no dey better goalkeeper. Near better coach.
Okay.
Enti no ho asem won kofo trim. Eye ono Benjamin Sare no. I pity him. Now on the day in the match against Mexico, no, me can say time yen no na the writer come here sports highlight. Na to be especially say season we are stories be no no. People did not reckon this. Season we say stories be no ha. The last 15 minutes no I there and howler. Nti pass be obi my anko ye keeper be ko chompa on here no. Ghana ha na enjoy. But so league man say a bribe. You say a fix match near they can. Nti keeper it be a mistake. Same as player mistake no. Goalkeeper it be a mistake. But for you for goalkeeper no, or you mistake the likelihood say be no was very very high. Now that pass now kind of say wanya from so no. Me nobody can extricate the two players, none of them. Aye onu Benjamin Sare no. And na defender now the aim pass na idea man no. Onu let me can we don't know how na come for etiase here. Benjamin Sare ngasa ma pass ni nim hye no. Because na dwene mu no ana Mr. Bell can say we. Ya dwene communicating into football no esane ono ball we no say no. Sene no so ball no enye that speed na say ka ball no because say faster than the boy no. Okay. You must play so go back because from Sanaba. Now, in football, yeah, time you know, near a be hospital pass.
Okay, I will be proud.
One shiny year mistake no only be blame and I say Nippon no be proud.
Yeah.
But I don't just say me na we proud. I tell you who jail, you be sure say one here. So defender no almost say bona my no instead of be ko no say no with the minchim.
Okay.
Into to just one step no sign the chi.
When you serious or
you see I Ghana boy as someone can know. He didn't want to be blamed. But some call a bit must the panel bob on adjuni. Because how many enough space without any obstruction facing him into Onya's exact anchor or Kelebon shame. But you see, the statistics are there. After that goal, the boy made a bet for the big saves or your 5.
Yeah.
So we teach us we mark here. So sometimes see they make us say, oh, you see, play bit bottom 9, onya man pass a misty, or you train the defense him and a beshe Ghana. Ya defense in some war that half no. Ya fa defense him. The ball for no. So the boy made a mistake and redeemed himself. Big saves, proper big saves. 5.
That's it.
So I don't know. Okay, sign from so no can count. Now, yes, a friendly match. Then we can't. Now, I'm for just as you don't know. And then some of you can say, oh, we put a share no because that say. And then they won't say friendly match. And then they're gonna avoid to say friendly match. Because Ghana played 2 ball match. Now to add to bench. Now for as coach na win match, you say offer. But on say oh person go coach we so well no o say oluso a e ka so no oluso ye go no head coach but o to do no win match you say offer. But we are senior coach na education no so oni ho no I know the we so on coach sometimes tactics exactly we get a lot of the coach chairman bia no ono na obeti because change no so bad the coach was not only packing to be because only communicate change na dey and when to change who to replace your coach bit as Amanda no to know so Mr. Beef Maf I meet like for like but time of change no e be ono of fair no and be
changes
no time no
time
by possible my missing call replace Mr. Bill but time they be on no gina ho no into no impact
okay
and they come on the day they make say yeah as my can no Mr. Bill say machine recording you see we should always be very careful so we are fair unso say about voice back we are fair in your analysis unso say about voice back because the issue is that Nancy and Ghana above and see one friendly match be an lose and then they say president come no place now you qualify work up we no friendly match I born da no twa do nya the full set the boy but sana yenya we be man no me I will have time for Ghana after the Wales match
okay
and me say nya time my blasters me there me say can say you say sports no be e won your main problem enye coach o your main problem is Ghana for because you still you feel say you're best. A huge problem. Still our mind where it's me friend Ghana no. You feel say when it comes to sports, you're best. Meanwhile, even Africa be blame Kafa Yesho Maseno and they almost see the teams they don't see Ghana.
Yeah.
And why do you confuse yourself? Still I feel say we are best.
AFCON qualify and CDN.
Debbie, who is going to see Ghana? What's Africa so? Yeah, perform. Let's understand that first, and the next thing is how do we then go back to our former form or better than where we used to be?
That the boy
but
wants
they be I see best and Ghana they which mean here film. Meanwhile also knew what be. Who know be? Me junior where? I come match we Mexico Ghana too.
Okay.
And so by force here Benjamin Sare. Boy chinya yen kan so come pass bi na kofo ji omo say Ghana to bi so die bo no hwe bi o so na take scores na say o ha yen we no do World Cup yi o ko share Hurricane Hurricane bi boy ten na ko Ghana for me bi o se bi
okay
anya no ma Hurricane ye back striker Hurricane we are say bi no onye bi ebie trophy no tumi nje ma e ne man in terms of ball you can't be a striker attribute of a striker Hurricane will be that. Nti asare me afana Ghana for mu say Hurricane bi twa Ghana. Afana ye don na say Hurricane bi twa Ghana na. Asempa. The fact of matter is that ye no ye nyintum. Say World Cup na ye ko no.
Okay.
Because it's football no. Between aspiring surprise. But that issue about ye kwaji I will say qualify I will say kwahye we. In football so your favorite na say football ban it doesn't mean that they are no your favorite no nya gwa mo nhyew yenye enyoma yi and I quite feel Ghana over the years how we prepare for various tournaments and the preparations na in share nkoye mate say na Ghana go so ene na mepe under 2 training matches ahead of the World Cup just to help the coach but the issue is that who cause some on say young no them cause Ghana problem if you na problem aba now yen na say Otwado ni kwa World Cup bi onye experience and open us ko match na anko na
yeah one
you say onko just say mo person pembe ko World Cup na say na World Cup no nko bia nje na do aba no koluso who do you blame you bo say same people mess baba ka say we efi na ye coach na ye ye ho afim but they also pen no and pen for ya ma no open say memo Otwado nko World Cup open no say memo Otwado nko World Cup jana ntina wo open no mpefo ye ma no anko ye dia wo de umbrem ho bi open no okay so you if you are FIFA so say odno ko adwuma nti World Cup no on fa Ghana nko ba so on ko World Cup ni bi nti adam ye pe no ana mpefo na ye ma ye no nti ye kona sanye ya me emblem obi a ye nyina ye fa ye timbom ye nyina na ye kasa papa no nko and then me tell for coach no onya enough time to prepare the boys. It's true. Nobody is lying. Obi make the argument, but no on control. But the issue is that proud to singing or to should go no. Now when him said, "Oh, but on your time na." Intina penefo say, "Me fa wan say ho bufu." Embrace kuru. Because it was always there. Asempa FM. Don't qualify once again. After you say Congo, don't qualify once again. After you say you go Bruce, no South Africa don't qualify who has again. Yen dey pay once me yen you say etebol as pan yen family you coach. Nti me excuses bia ma Carlos Quiroz. Onko try the best. Onko that's onko magical. Ono Asempa. Onko na fa Asempa. Me I will never blame any player. Neither will I blame ono but no problem here na naka no so we say onye PR ya mfa no PR ma o coach
was an to agu mu kura
sometimes we say obeka no na ma fo nyebia kan fa o ye din ya Ghana fo ni kunya problem but Ghana fo omo re mfiade o omo pompe bia Canada na some be can say be na player this onye din no ko na djuma
na kwa me kan so atene bu kakra we kura be resign
oh no or resign football he's not going to be the first coach on qualify Ghana to qualify what be the so
okay senior Mr. Outene Kano ye call coach Vicente Abiu brutal man angasa wa be piemu ewo efie ha no Ghana Premier League ADC unim say Abiu de awura mu a chese do kanso nyina eba mu pe last week do kan ye nyina pe na de opportunity enso ewo ho no has a folk tenase de aye boy nyina no simultaneously 3 p.m. is answer we last game sa ye bo ewo Ghana Premier League no emu has a folk tenase no ne mediama de aboy ni brekum Chelsea ene Bechem United enso de beboy ni o Golden City Park Asante Kotoko tena Babanyara Sports Stadium na omoni Swedlo All Blacks de aboy ni Young Apostles omoni Samates enso de beboy ni wo Wenchi Sports Stadium Vision FC ni AJ Kreku the second omoni Adiana and de beboy ni ewo ho no na Karela United atna Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium no omoni Nations FC enso de aboy ni Gold Stars anyeye Kelabewu la show nanso amfa bibia ni dance park no omoni 11 Wonders de beboy ni na Basake Holy Stars the Holy Boys no enso tenase no omoni Dreams FC enso de aboy ni Heart of Lions tenase na nka omode hohoi nanso hohoi nse nti Heart of Lions agene point nse Abiu ka kire o odi kan ka kire o se omo wo eda ho no nti no sa na eno ho nsem enso etie na ansana coach ebeba mu no madikan ka kire Asante Kotoko omne All Blacks game no All Blacks must win de ma wo no mo ewo Babanyala Sports Stadium ho nsem ba allegation ni ade Mickey or your security expert na ose Asempa 94 ye thorough check papa investigations pa ewo mu na nsem no so no chairman K5 or the ho ntremu de aba sika All Blacks for no more de koma Patrick nanka Patrick nso no de awurawura mu ni ade a wa ya beti wo moto no ho nsem no mame mo kakra na ntremu no nso na tie bi
nsem de wo mu nya say All Blacks fire ma so mbehye wo ha Omo mi say dia yeti gina mu ntimi nche ntomo belio some of your players some look for Patrick said so according to Patrick said the street nura utati some more more so mo nya ti ono kwa ka chem say anya de so betia say obi back bomb match of convenience because Kotoko yes nti onye nti ma mi bi bomb mpeni inform na mpeni inform me ma onye omo negotiate wa he ya obi ba fa play so na play no kwa de bia no anya de wa ko jiska no wa anka nti Patrick said no mo nka o me negotiate ye nti kwa say don ba ko no ba ko shia do mo propose so no make sure wo aka e maximum no say le me ka chance de mo mo ko Georgia o say Georgia o mane o say fa so no ma I think that's what no. Sit a football bonche ho. Ene na e ko nti me support no mo le ambush e wo no. The car ne banyan support snake. O ba mo Patrick said do ra ka ni na jo mo ne kasa na mo diska $1,000. Scan denomination $50 each. Ba ko 20. Ti me dey na me say me no nti me ma anko hobby. Me na me ja ba bi ma tim ho kra. Patrick said dim ni ka ba no diska be shem no chama. Scan ni $1,000 no ma. In fact, Patrick said one. Patrick said na ko be sha na mo no kwa be gini nsem nti ba sa ne ma supporters na no mo be ho no echi o mu gina ho to mo mu di nkomo no a na mo ayi ba ko a watimu woni no wo cheche ayi pani ne kwan no wo cheche Swedlo All Blacks ni kwan no wo ye offense referee out kuma che fe Moro Al Hassan amimi ni no di Kotoko match clapping one ne tie no mo ye chaade nti one ne die ye che ene da ba Central Police Station ba be case ide ba report ide etia me no ka se woti kanta back wa a wo di match nti sasa ni pa bi sei e ko di ma je be pa ne che so ko diskan ko di abam je be na kire obi no news ka tua sei obi no ko di abam Missy, go up to question by being an angel and neck, missing a mentation, and never be say, the futures can yes. The Ghana football in there do. So those who do all blast if it will be just come and play a shell Masia. I didn't understand.
Is it Chama Nipano or police custody? Nipano will lead you on mobile.
Yes.
Manchoma no Assembly Bia.
Police custody now. And then Nipano's one office will be
Asempa FM.
Live. The better to social media mobile.
You know what cameras can follow.
Driving no
Asempa FM.
One of Tukani Gani.
Or Tukani Gani. I'm on the ball. Or he fell. Or the kind of ball he fell.
Oh, bully. The new bully.
Oh, it's one year ready so the car. Or the car. Or the car.
Come on, Chamose.
I am saying. I say, I match you. I have a shepherd.
Chame Dasri.
Did you call no Kotoko camp? I am one.
Better not come in. Many Mr. Building one.
Sour.
No, Mama Kai Bibi. Unse, Nyabu has seen and what Kai de Sandra. Kotoko. Him for some Mokano. Coach, Team Bass Mokano. Kotoko Blast. Oh, how many years?
Me 30
sim. Kotoko. Unse Kotoko to Baba Mando from Oblast.
Yeah.
Kotoko to Baba Mando from Oblast.
Baba Mando.
Kotoko Oblast and Semi Bro. Inti Sansem will Kotoko Oblast and Semi Bre. Only how Baba Mando could Kotoko. And Semi Brain, Jimbo Hana. Who's yes, sir.
Okay. Good.
Every time you call.
Ready, Uncle Paul. The other can't you know, Abu no Pepe. Legano. Heart of Lions. When Yanni Nitia Didimu or call Mediama de Mano.
There's
nothing special. I think, sir, League now by year, whether simultaneous or waste. And we saw Arsenal play Burnley on Monday.
Yeah. And
Sana City played. So what is simultaneous about this? Whatever can happen in simultaneous can happen on any other day. And we need to change the mindset. For us to understand, say, this is a game. When I want to inconvenience it, it doesn't matter we play the same time or play on a different day.
Yeah.
It's still 3 o'clock, and I've done what I want to do. So, if also we are still battling with the past. I was telling somebody something. Change is only constant in life. Whatever is true today is likely not to be true tomorrow, but it doesn't mean it was not true. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Change is only constant in life. What is true today may be a lie tomorrow, but it doesn't mean it wasn't true yesterday.
Sure.
Life is lived forward and understood backwards. So there are certain principles 20 years ago could work. Up front today, it won't work. So years back, they said the most important meal was breakfast. As we move on again, we realize breakfast was not the most important meal, but it came as a result of the industrial revolution of those who sell food, so that they can start selling from that morning. So you are forced to eat in the morning, to eat in the afternoon, and to eat in the evening. Then when we were going on, then we realized no, our forefathers actually didn't eat breakfast because that was when they would move to their farms and everywhere. So by the time they finish, they eat when the sun is up to help in metabolism and digestion. So it was true then, but it's not true now.
Sure.
So it looks like an intermediate fasting has rather come to take over, where you fast through a particular time and you break the fast when the sun is up to aid in digestion. So when you keep the 3 meals, you are likely to develop something else that might be able to contribute to maybe few sickness like diabetes, because that morning you've overloaded yourself already. So true or lie on where it's not constant, there's nothing like truth because it's not constant. There's always a change. So certain things are subjected to change. We are not looking at that. So simultaneous or anything, I think say on top of the league, there's no special problem because Asiamah are the champions. Sure. See, if we're looking at the league very well, Dreams FC should have played BBNE on Friday. Then Sunday, we knew the results already. So a win for Asiamah could have coronation would have gone on. But ours is not like that. So we pick boys. I say simultaneous this, as if that one changes the status quo. It doesn't change anything. So I think the only change everybody say, Kotoko win today. We'll put Kotoko in the top 4. If they win today against All Blacks. Then the team with his destiny in his hand is All Blacks. Nothing will save them. Teams from here chance of highly relegation, away, All Blacks, Nations, then partially Young Apostle. But Young Apostle is playing home against Amantex today. So we crown it with a win. Heart of Lions is out. Right now, Nations has its destiny in somebody else's hands. But must win before that destiny will work. All Blacks has nothing to do just to go and beat Kotoko. And they are not able to do that. And Nations also win, then they've been relegated. So there's no tension, there's not much tension in the league. It's like your game that decide whatever will happen to you. A win for Nations put them on 44. A win for All Blacks put them on 45. So a draw will not save All Blacks. The only time any result save All Blacks is when Karela beat Nations. So a lose for All Blacks today. If Karela should beat Nations, All Blacks have still survived. So Nations will be relegated today. If All Blacks draws a game and they loses a game. So Nation has 2 things to do. First, to win against Karela at Tamale. They've not been bad away travelers this season because they were able to beat Heart of Lions at Kwando, that crucial moment. So they should go out there and win. But I think, who is much disadvantaged? Look, All Blacks. They are much disadvantaged. And there are some level of desperation. So whatever you are seeing today, like you said, we've seen it several times. And sometimes you have to make a news out of a small news. You could make a bigger news. So I think it's a good thing. Then quickly, so Ghana Premier League, we have the winner. We have 2 relegated teams. And today, the most likely team to be relegated is still between All Blacks and Nations FC. Nations must win for Kotoko to draw against All Blacks or win against All Blacks. So if Kotoko win today and Nations win, then All Blacks officially has been relegated. Then it means this season, all the 3 teams that came have gone back. 11 Wonders is gone. Hohwe is gone. All Blacks is the only surviving team now. If they goes today, it means this season, all has gone back. And the way they've gone now, promotion becomes easy. The top will come. The second will come. Then Asempa 2-1 will come. So there will be no play-off between the last team and this team here. I think All Blacks doesn't look like they will survive because first round, Omni Kotoko, few tension, which is a natural tension that has been between those 2 clubs already. We wish everybody the best of luck. Then, under 17. Also, Mr. Santa, you feel like, should we discuss it or not? I think with this 17, everybody saw so much prospects. But you know what we do? Our problem is we don't pay attention to details. Whether transition or anything, we don't pay attention to details. If you can remember, I told you, they are playing friendly matches. That will take them, will not put them really in line. Check the entire friendly matches they play. It was dominated by Division 1 games. And like I said, it doesn't do that conformity. That is why the age competition, that's why FIFA would not say, under 17 champion, under 20 champion, under 23 champion, and the senior team should come for a mini tournament. It's never going to be done. Because the most disadvantaged will be the 17 players. not the 23 players, because 23 you're up to this place. Let me take you through something real quickly. We played Ivory Coast. I've apparently told people what will happen. We won 2-0. Then when the boys adjust, they score 4. We play Mali, we lost 1. After Mali, then we play our first match against Algeria. These are the detail people are not paying attention to. We took 2-0 lead, and they came back to equalize.
2-2.
Then we play Senegal. In the process of still adjusting, Senegal played 10 men down. Then Asempa 1. Then when we adjust at the third game, then we beat South Africa. So tell you what will happen. Tell me what will happen with this sequence, the detail. Watch where I've taken the sequence from.
1 up, 1 down.
So 1 up, 1 down, because the body, every system keep on trying to adjust. So when you play Algeria, which is one of the weakest team when it comes to U17 against us, that game was supposed to be a win for us, but they've not done the adjustment. So 2 goals, then 2 goals, 2-2. Then Senegal, who have distinguished themselves with this youth tournament, went down with 10 men, and we lost that game. Then South Africa, who is still lower than us, let me put it that way, in terms of U17, we beat them now. Then we now met a team, so we'll drop again, so fluctuating. So if you should draw a graph. So this, when you build a team, you should be able to represent them on a graph.
Okay.
The mass that goes into this, so you know, baby, I will fall, and where you rise, and where it's constant. So when you are too constant, it's not the best. When you drop, it's not the best. When you go up too much too, it's not the best.
Okay.
So you go. So I just said the monitor at the hospital that take care of human life. That is how football is being monitored. So against another team, which is the Lion team, you took the lead. They equalized. The second half, at the stroke of 90 minutes, +1, then they equalized. So that is the strength of the team. So the strength of the team was not natural. It was partially a rubber performance, which created in our mind because of we play Semperfi, we play Through the Mo, we play Atram Divisa, we play this and that, we play this. But those teams
Asempa
normally don't
FM.
come with first 11.
Okay.
So Through the Mo will not come with his first 11, but they come with a partial bench warmers and other people. But when you are building a youth team, you must always identify youth teams that are equally good. So second division team, that will give them equally much because they believe, say, maybe cry, bet me a
friendly player. Good.
So prior to the tournament, now what Robbie say, this because of this, we might not be able to go through. Then it depends on what would it any a yawa would it. But football young for a young G. Sports in general, football pay. Any team sport, that is why it is say it's full of entertainment. Until the U17, whatever has happened to us, no, we only need to come back home and start another build-up for another generation. This U17 can never complain about preparation. If they complain to them, it means they are lying to us. Because it's one of the longest camp ayanya. Who the way compare, Ebeko 91, Nenya one of the longest preparation. 91 team, no, Nya one of the longest preparation. And also, if my records are right, I think say 95 didn't get preparation like this. Because most of them were mature playing in the Premier League. In Chomokba, Thursdays, now I release your move. But this particular one didn't have that. You gave me your record. So I think we are back home. They are back home. And we should rather protect their mental side. We should rather protect their mental side. Anytime you do such tournament, it destroys players. So if we don't reassure them, we don't protect them, and we start blaming them, you might not even make the advantage of them progressing to the next level of their career. Whatever happened, these are youngsters. Then when the stealing was controlled, where we cannot do with age anymore, we are struggling. So it tells us you hear extra effort. The previous generation didn't do much effort because most of them are already playing Premier. And Mikachi say nobody, no member of 91 to 95 squad or any squad was less than 22 years of age. course our tournament. No? So they were more matured. Also the age in form. That is why at primary school we are taught differently. JSS, we are taught differently. Then SS differently. Then university, we are being lectured. I think they should come back. We should prepare them very well mentally and let them explore other aspects of life. Those who have contract should go. Those who come and play in Ghana Premier League should come and play. But we shouldn't stigmatize them. Otherwise, it will destroy. I didn't say we could justify na yanfao and we could tournament na winning. Sa room no yan close mawa. It will forever haunt you.
Okay.
It will be player be too quiet. My fear is for the player to return on your deal no. Okay. It has destroyed more players than Obenya deal ni for Obeba 1 year you be returning no. But 1 year cry destroy. So I think they are young players. We should protect them very well and speak to them very well and work on them mentally. Then that is all.
Okay. And the coach Vicente Abiu and out in Canada, papa. Professor Ike Wallace and Edru Nisui Archers.
You're listening to the only nomenclature with a professor's degree in sports. Professor Ike Wallace. You're listening to the only nomenclature with a professor's degree in sports. Professor Ike Wallace. And this is what you don't know. Keep it locked.
Professor E.K. Wallace.
We see first commentator Wantu Abano in Sanka. Professor Atnase, what in you way are? Then you back or pepper back on Sunny. Professor Ike Wallace, a good year clutch. A dear Beulamupa. Good morning. Professor. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Mpacho appointment to say. Oh, yeah, the radio Asempa. Yeah, me feel by say me hu di mo samba bi sio.
See, quite another updated one as
what thing? 7,000.
I'm sure what you soon near market.
Whoa. Onyanko Pando Bibia Boko. The phone so I Bibia. Who's any WhatsApp no cry you the family honeymoon and a drew the honeymoon.
Infection, it's me for a
oh,
yes,
Amanda, ye.
Yeah, not dominate penny, Tiabi Pima, and the Denko movie now so ever. Segment where this is what you don't know. Madame Nunamasi, say, I'm a bobo issues, so be brave. And T. Abiamin Comibri. Last week, me come share boss and come the UEFA Champions League. The predictions now come settle scores Nina. but we are in Mexico, so once a week, I'm for the me as a friend, and you'll be a dear just said him in. So I say, but I think that last time, Kakami, we saw a boom pattern, no, no, son, my ACL coach, media, Egusutimu. You can't Champions League now. Me a research be. So, me, I believe in numbers and I believe in colors. Okay. But I say, na variables na me fa me de ejina so ye research na. It depending on my instinct. So na kakachire me. So I say, nti obeti hu ebi a obi no numerologists and I say, no so believe in some principles we. But ebi a the factor na say onye neutral. Okay. And I say nti oye research na ne partner ne bias no
support team B
ne ma accuracy ba me de nim ye the iota of bias. Okay. When I say me say team so mu na dadi na de bia me say ye de ni ya when ba che no when say ma share mu fence
Barcelona no money I me
long time ago na me code training in Nigeria. I think it's out training no na wala nwa agra wase or Fredo Sam do and some coaches be was here when I say no much working billboard. Okay. Say we shenko phone tag na de nam. I want my ship da. E bia uni atade a gawe phone no. Niger phone no. Unam ya nkomo kwala na bo say uni na sha Barcelona jersey. So ne ba che. Barcelona full crew. That's no much say. It's no. I say me yes anya man on in patch by me professional conduct.
Asempa FM.
Bia once never be for photo shot bi na de dia. Bia ma twemiti ba ko bi no ma behwe na ye de nkomo kakra aba. Na ma phone sen ne Mexico. Sinti no me tutu na me tutu mani. I say e de numbers ne ba Ghana ha ye kan numerology. What I say many Isaac Opeli adade boatini e de ba radio so football. Wow. What I say near the buy near far other experts in Umbedi Nkumo. You be quite them near dogo experts in Yankasa, you who send a name as Sikoso. But we be anywhere, or young cratas or
Asempa FM.
They send in the dear predictions. Who's a man for Kika says and a name ACL Kono. Omoye Asna. It could be true, say Asna beat me at Chena Bob Ready, so in a patchen. Oh, Jumedia, a bit in Sabasono. But may your research be? Oh, but research no, me some counter motions. Oh, research no. So, me can't. I build your best too much. I'm a person make a mat. Maybe I say me can't. So, nothing with this you. What I say. Now, Ushima. Reasons for this very important astrological transit. Astrological transit with the colors as in America. Wow. We will now hear some name is a question. This might be one of the most significant if I say presentations are made. What I say?
Asempa FM.
Okay. This is my presentation way. Now we will listen to name city. We projection na can we need to impress on name city. In cafe say 2026 year me.
2026.
2027 more kono. Nka red teams are dominant. Started from last year. So astral projections are when I say astral projections I use my shada when I say man football but me chiru team prepare chi na we are my bonnet tofa na my astral projections any term no when I say person in my is equal to audio snamo no when I say the elements like cambo person in my is equal to teams with red. Okay. When I say but Ghana have a team with red last season home. Team with red this season home. So ne pachen mutimi go on you ne pachen en fa what they say all the whole time show team enkosi hwe I say because we teams me support any of them but me dey be boama agrodi no so ayde and am dey san hye we me dey eba so ne pachen omo so enu anam so we dey a obi so ehwe factors no dey twa ne bet so ne pachen iti omo so ho we dey omudia omo mre bi dey but e bon pai say inform kon so I say to be red but me who different thing obi actually na on one side what I say and red team no I show glimpses say western the city I say o meet me but PSG for no one wonder it you say enye bayra brajo say enye bayra brajo I hope say en committee ensenya another opportunity na media cheche no mu yie pa mama fo nsere ne ma esitie ewo omso dwumedia edi mu we ne ma ho ana fem okay
obi kura nso asend message kura wa ha say
menen so ko intimi ensamba mechi but MC we twa video no say video ndie me show say
beba pa ritual ordinary about say amount
okay nti we dey eju ya no ayama me we dey ama no we eju adwuma no jo ayi honorable bafo asare yamwa Cyrus Amafo friend honorable bafo asare yamwa Cyrus Amafo friend no say for happy birthday enkoma bibi bibi enye baby bibi 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 nti bibi hwese Mexico so bibi ne lips no ne a nice lady ana eja honorable bafo asare yamwa wala say enfama bibi enfama no nti bibi baby a obia no bibi ona photo ne bibi a tadini na papa baby nti me sure so opa baby a edema honorable nti honorable bafo asayamwa bibi baby a obia fantastic birthday ana enkoma baby a obia na oba Sunday fufu ene amutu so ho ohini no nyamfo bi when I say one of the Sabbath of Accra
okay
omo hini baako no ye dwuma ha
okay
no a technical guy ya ha I fena panda when I say na I'm so a Barcelona fan di ye nyina chistela but o say ne o ye Sunday fufu ene omutu special when I say
okay
na say obia get any boost ready o say baby o ye no ye feel say Lucky Lodge any pub North Kanishi behind the Holy Trinity. It's North Kanishi behind the Holy Trinity. To do any chewa for Lucky Lounge, Lucky Lodge and pub, Lucky Lodge and pub, a lodge and a pub. I just was saying quite more bo hano peno. Ubi amnao. What I say, or say behind Holy Trinity. Timsewa na say it be okay 2 cities be a fafa koho. Na kohe. Duane papa grano soup no bu mani gusu ba hu pam no soup na say kai san kwa ntanya ana se na sen kunkumu die nko a but ukọ a omo de egu odroma si yeah no hu se gebi na ma me afen so be wa be no wa we abe ni nyina na ma me kwa ku ma na se abe ne ukudwa so ne aboabo ano a what I say be se 6 for be se 20 Ghana cedis na only bibi abe na me en show dudum na ori but you say like you time dey repa na ma me kwa ku ma na nyansa nkecha create e bia obia every Sunday be 10 a.m. sharp I will Lucky Lodge and pub I will not Kanishi behind the Holy Trinity inti apanda and I do 8 minutes abeja say obia amra duane de opeduane a wodo ani 8 minutes am say Lucky's Kitchen Delight
wow
where every Sunday feels like home ti ukodidi on peche na abo aduane bia am so bia obawa on betimi e dia ma na aboa e ma yi na so yasoma e den adwe inti mam fa no so si o na yenkomu bi onso na no ada me kopie mu ewo Ghana prisons
yeah
but enye me pena me de call prison ho what I say me catch you say ex president of the Ghana Football Association Ora Kwesi Antechi and one Madam Joanna
okay
Honorable Joanna omo kan buti fam ho na omo say omo ekoboa nti we Joanna Jan Foundation any honorable Joanna Jankuju or MP for Amenfi Central
okay
one musician be a wife no mameno shen ho basa Kwesi Antechi de why say yesu obaye no what I say Gusu o chinchina hu Zacchaeus tax collector say come down from the sycamore tree when a bachena yesu oni yeni behind antwikunoko what I say o say na unche ufi na meda so ne bachena ntino we say na ma esie course no dia na say KN Foundation na afi so honorable Joanna Jan Kuju MP for Amenfi Central and afi huma the Ministry of Sports and Recreation and afi so Ghana Football Association Kets years Okraku na fi Ghana football Professional Footballers Association of Ghana led by Sami Kufo, Anthony Bafo, Solomon Tosson omuna ediomani 8 years achira near ni campaign say Abedi Pele the maestro Ghana's finest Ghana's biggest footballer umpu was in Mexico so na onu so na wa bakosempa but I say ko wa man man so bo and they say we dey probably boy so ba be to be captain bobo matu na be captain na dey asem kra ni na radio dey oboy say ni ntino na Abedi Pele eka ho bia omde dwumadi ni 8 years at 10 times so in fact na nya asem ketwa ana fi paramount chief of Nsamwam traditional council na nansa enzo mu na ni ekopi me ho no na kwesente chi ade oyade juma okoye ho no ode oba we no so abu na Abdul Salam Yakubu ni odi biase president na we musicians na keche
secretary ne wife ne madam Joanna we no
na kecha man ne wife ne ba Joanna uhuma am so Augusta Info na legends am so munye retired am ye legend because am so bo if you bo no am retire so ne ba chena blaster no ma film but ye legends we Ghana Football Association president Kate Edwin Simon Okraku oyade pa am say that was the very same day na Samoja ambassadorial friends upliftment no e ba so no sada na am so wie na no sa e ba ho e ba bo ma niam 8 years akoyi nti kwesi ante disika which is about 20,000 Ghana cedis na fi football equipment you can babes ne ko ne ba ne niam osande ko chom uko Nsamwam na manfo hye da hu sene niam esie ko ye ko ne patapa ye ne stage ye ne praye ye ne D crime and Grace Ashley oye Blasters ye Ghana Blasters enyom ne kopie mu odwumedia omutidi no ba uko prison omo 8 blocks prison someone prison medium prison omo 8 blocks each block bia no omo one set of AAGC plus footballs any babes block bia and afi osama omo track suit for 3 leaders okoso so omo 3 leaders gangalia phone ama hwe prison for akese for no so ina omo 3 leaders 3 leaders ne bo mo trust you kama se fisa abire kokosi antichinti ombe yi abata no ma hye no wase send me and 2 sets of jerseys come prison for mo team esa ho you see me hwe success it looks like a lot of footballers are in prison.
One of the best goalkeepers.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of footballers are in prison.
Football street job.
And it looks like we are also not doing our things well. That is why Sanko na de talents na kodi prison. Yeah, ofi no. Enye enema yi. So ne pa che no. Nti meba ho. Nti omo yinkofo no omunya omuti prison no team. Omo bobo basa. Na omo 2 sets of jerseys nso de ma prison officers and paying no so. Na trust you to the prison executives no. Amu kopie mu omo de emom no afom discuss na person na from de achede emo ne ade esa eka ho de kogya ma utimi se dana ekopie mu de utimi se Nsamwam prison ye de omo kom ye de because one thing who say you find say condemn for no cry mom kwan mom hwe kania kakra so ne pa chene because of Continental presence na face so Madam Joan Jan Kuju MP no oyade pa ma me ne yade papa ma me no che say e ka bia ba e bia ma me no se wafa.
Wow.
So I say just say oyade ma me ne yade o ma ko en de o mu nim ye making but I say ba ne pentema ba ntimi ene ma me na wi so but we hear in Mexico so e ba we boy cry ba e go had 4 buses and e dey call 4 buses na plus e friend say na motorcade send e anim them say FA boss you no na buy and other people no so we are joining bus everybody and including Abedi Pele and Maestro was there from morning to evening if you
wow
we are there very humble very very humble jomobo competition kakra ma place be say prison team no and legends no editing time so na nipa ba kwa ne modern boss and facility me say bro ma dwene meti ase so a house of goalkeeper trainer no na jaw isa teno no okotoko no na jaw na ne okotoko no aba hasa ochibo keke nye say I'm telling you that if na jaw eka say obechi dagu na unya consistent training bia obetian san stra dagu biso bia okohwe match ni bibia except we put on with But in fact, Oma na omunim no say before be training a goalkeeper no references so excellent goalkeeper. We brutal. Just a woody agropa. David Akamu by you. I come also by Bobby. Bukuma, replace nearby now. Send me cabin pilly. My studio and chef fair at the diamonds near the day. Dan who come out was Sergeant Santiago against my studio. My studio. My studio. But I say, Anania, and kind of not call my friends and say, prison for my phone. If I'm saying, Anna, even say, I pay in Yana, Rasta, no, see, why evangelist now? Why evangelist now? We're trying to team because still no one just here. Because is who you are say or Rasta name. Very, very, very nice guy. I was saying, I'm so many of us more. Media, Nafi, Anthony Baffo, PFAG, and also the name. Now for guesting a handful, but I say, guesting a handful, so look very, very young and very handsome. Very, very, very young and very handsome. But I say, if you be who no crowd, Momo just say, I'm kind of go, oh, a nice guy. And I feel David Akam. And so we're treating for money and the idea to Asempa David Akam, prison boy any day. You see for last and Chipsa, last and Chipsa, and also my Kai, the passes no lose this Kotoko, when I say, no friend, we are seeing our sis, you can't sex pardia, no be any who between and about says, same when I'm boss standing says, and open journal. Oh, standing says, we move Kobasi, I'm a comma betting in the standing distribution.
So stuff you give now starting.
And I'm a school team, and I say, I'm a yard or born too much, but I'm the class prefect. It's never me a selection, no. If may appoint you because on this post, and Miami and May, some wood team cancer, and I said, no, dear. So those catch us and me come recover from Johnson. It's not that I was too good an athlete. Yes, but it was as a leader. No, be any ho. So I say, Amos house, no, be any ho, but glucose can crab, best argument. No matter for them and wife, it and I can foot to be say, Namekans, athletics team, no, Nameka. Is it be an Amia?
It's all best ever Photoshop, you can review.
Yeah, it's not my catcher said, another the NDA. Oh, and yet, no, yeah, your box. I don't know about in your boss. Some may come soon your color. Me and I'm a pity me say, if it be a video so hard, and come to the videos nominate you to me. So I said, because a friend saying 800 meters na meko. When I say 800 meters, I call win home
2 rounds.
My park news I call 4. When I say, but first round and second round, and answer me yard. Men I'm defense. Yeah, rounds from first round in the when I say
last two
the ocean who watch the hole. So never last two the party, I can't come here in the who watch the hole. So I say, my P teacher, Mr. Koto, and he said to people, said, there be any meeting, say, first round with me defense there, and the meeting corner meters and say, my main when message. Mamma may have money for say, and I say, I'm a team of the first one in defense. Only much it's no, it's athletics there. Oh, Yenimu, Yenimu, Mekogana secondary school. When I say, what I say, my jogos are men copac, no shaba, who says, so they so I say, it's no. Let me save me house nana me wono so on patch and because we first year of Johnson Secondary School day students when I say most house na first name my dear man ko fitine say me ba so na me bagiom ti one save a friend say most house na ma bagiom come up but na me fair power me katum as mo to wi na yasa glucose na gun sem no what I say yeah hono boys school but say enter kwa on girls be na e be sa glucose no I say we sem kakra na to dia na so no na say watching when you must wait serious the yama. As what could be Kaviama about one country. So, it's no, near David Akamu, you see for last and Chipsa, a food you do. Measure, and I feel some for you, Johnson. Amas Nega, but I say, Godfred Edube, and I feel so bloody Kuma, Georgia Lassan. The hairstyle who power still at an age and still composing a home. Emmanuel Ajmabedu. Now we jump the end pa Aminu Dramani so Aminu Dramani he was my man of the match. Okay. Aminu Dramani man of the match. Son of born say I no go so born say. And I'm say or you play this so far every bibia fan is serious. Oh, sena, I'm say neighbor fun games there, but sena minute the money or the ball one would choose soon touchdown. Sir, no, or the pass na show is oh, Charlie, inti oyadie, Felix Abwaje, and so be Jinemu, Mohamed Gagu, so now Yawe Champion Jinemu, and Solomon Tossin, Nafi, Karim Zito. Yeah, Karim Zito yadie. Karim Zito so the sets of jerseys. Now Karim Zito jerseys no, F it tops all. The sets of jerseys in the 5 footballs. Jerseys in the can be 26 set of jerseys. Brand new. Wow. Brand new. If you buchim who Basel, FC Basel kakra ha will be minim or the also be donati at the car question at the cinema no Karim Zito yadie pa and or tin some constituency when them say omunim na pa and I think so Gordon Acham say penalty. I was in the Mexico, so but say one of the games on also share winning goal. My Ghana game I could be on the share winning goal at the mine 90 something. I forgot him.
206.
206. Yeah, to no share good. My boss say penalty. Oh, prison. I say Tim say for fear say bia na yamana sa ma back and say near cost no Ukraine I think that gesture was so nice. Nti make my this is the second time make our platform we so say because places like that me ba can me breach me so ne bache no you win no ma one of the goalkeepers said the prison team no prison team goalkeeper no say am say also do because they no so no depending ko kwaji na am say can try or this can try so moto exchange bi near there no ba until 40 years no until 40 years no we try only 2 so ne pa chene nti utu freedom na say mempene na so we see our freedom the bia make you have freedom to swing your arms but not under somebody's nose you see mra na yedwuma rule of law so nti so freedom cherish and value that freedom yemfanya ne papa so yemfanya ne papa these guys are in confinement they ma she baby a omuni omufa hodie it's so sad and service to it to the place no and some people to be out of bad judgment you see mra na enye no kwani ye ka bana mu ye ka adanse Tuni adansia na sa kwa bibia ho nti madam Joan honorable Joan from Memphis Central ma me no ehye se obi nso o case bia as a case ye man no betia follow ya man no ya hwe na ye no so willing say obetia san ye no aka ho nina under the auspices of the KN Foundation on the money transaction. So it was a very wonderful time, a time for reflection so as well. On a patch and yeah, Michelle Sena Priamu, Sena Obatodri, Patatamu, so I say stage mu. When I say D crime, Grace actually quite not all baby call, no someone interview or one of the radio stations. None the time I saw, but we say a performance no. We didn't have the best of microphones near that, but these artists were willing. What I say, yeah, these artists were willing. Crowd food trans and the Sanko by crowd, yet bass in no idea. They perform too, almost spirit, and they perform and they were imitating any G and all. And yes, some get to they were excited. They do baby can so bubai. Eja offense prison officers no na I was the omuntimi tra be or park and so. So mo ba no be fili artist because so be artist ba o prison that benda. What I say and you see interestingly nka your time nka me san bo omunyom no bo interesting mo san select nyom so esan touchy. So I say into the whole someone medium prison the whole a rolly opinion I wish say I'm for and prison on intimate video any you in video any pay photos so hence be an itina sanema ma bonti enka hu a touching story what I say and we share a prison for any ball omo coach so any ball mo boa coach me hwe prison for no ball no mo bona na me hwe se na ye deprive nkofo be the opportunity to serve their nation because only footballer bia kasa minim amesti minim se mo fama hwemra minim se only footballer bia kasa na me bobo but na efie nye what talent na efie sika ni unya the idea bi you understand
that statement we need to discourage
say the code ni then I say we bobo po ba na efie nye ntino When I sentiment I'm football na kwachiri. Talent no.
No, and so much that you create. Also, I tell over say Yanjis coming in the no. Obo be there. At certain times, the coach be a or maybe be a cable or Marco. Okay, so for sometimes say Bonu in Bonus coaches can move.
But the profit maybe you can 2 ways. What can one way? One of the other way is says so laziness was attached. Because recently be so be say unimbo ba utifie na womba obi anim say unimbo.
But put say ulusu nukapo.
Ulusu talent. You understand? Because I think that sometimes it's bigger than the way it's a whole subject on its own. We'll see the advantage and disadvantages where people fall short because we all came from the same average homes, but yeah, decided to say best sports no, you're too arguing. So we're working from Namiti I was working to Accra Sports Stadium. And yes, if you know by but yeah, do baby, when we started doing Omumae. Wow. Because they wanted you to go to school. I was playing table tennis, I was playing lawn tennis with Rumika. But do baby, then they started giving. So
baby.
Baby.
So be Nambo power, but man, Jessica. What I say, yeah, me years back interview for mom day accusations biaba. What I say, players be crab cancer coaches because later on the apology. Ebe fetch ya press beat me board ya wa say ani pass me see ya ba later be no say nipa na bia wa emre ofia oje na moment ntimi fe say ni din sa na ko line na say wuja ne sa na say awasem de waka de ba wasa aboa waka de wasa aboa you understand I who such apologies in the ne e town be popo mani hey me see me can be a ono so go ka asem no so kwa we sunya kwala oni sika o de be kokot dance bia suni but between no so ne ba chen ha nipa mienu dance de ya ne ho dance for but ene udi tia mentime de media dance amount
for pon
so one ne ba chen na out upon wood one ne ba chen it no a very sad issue ti me for say you adwuma ye now prison no hihia emsen call focus school inside out me school near that day to be obepi no why na masters obepi no why na first degree obepi kwa afi no watcho na SSC almost hihia no yen hwe the sporting aspect ne so na afi yen fam wasanko foi I was told say some few players be no mo yade goalkeepers be near that day in conversation with Karim Zito no mo bo amane so at the point in time teams be foul team be monitor o ma hwe o progress Emma edu baby no to the route on be pie no no be fa ma omoto asoma na ma tiensa akoye de mom nti I think say sports ade ba kwa me gina we so aka kira ban ene both incumbent and opposition for na say ade bia eso me de kon ye seriously ye me ni nko game no ye pa betia solve a lot of your problems no so I say na na enye no na sorry easy prison enye baby papa so ne pacha nye baby papa what say would be adwuma would the football team so ne pacha na ebetia absorb sankofo we proper research must be conducted whether say basic prison na say baby papa say dem more sankofo so ne pacha
to minimize the
but would be another branch crank I think them for so be also more so ne pacha na I was in the Mexico so I think what you here Numa what I say no akwaba ko frame they call my show on Sports Night na go frame me say on the voice no I say voice no Sports Night so be bisa Philip na me born briefly o say na say no okoto bi ade o mo hwe we hu nipa na okoto say kro no ade no ato ti we hu dia na say one crofo no o say we hu nipa na automa no ti no be third party but third party when you dancing ti no dey go inside and when I went there I saw him your bomba me chain so Charlie prof free way so wow I wanted to take a photo with him for future very nice guy bouncy guy and so inside Oko school so Oko school so they need a lot of air facilities are being here and then a friend saying gestures maybe a bit about money maintenance and kui at their mom I was touched by KN project we I think say we and maybe I met Ampima Bariso or the make call do the work one so chill baby I'm so far the work ho baby there was a friend saying an orphanage kwekwana mamno kwa was to enya stroke so I say and in kofa na e wo ho no madhouses clay down no did kwala na mama show mo and I didn't regret. I think I forfeited next Saturday Sunday show na under 23 be able Olympic Games be any other I went there and me who say my same adaje you understand me who say my same adaje again you so your call aguna o say for krumo
and then for Mamika
na blind go for oku na blind e Ghana how
and Mamika we and no exactly 6 years only David David Mauto also children so
very good
yesterday today it's about to so
very good
it was a Saturday
oh Jesus Christ
about to so to can I be so can do my catch say and then exactly says I will lead the course to solve that bed bus problem in Yamaka Crow I will lead the
yes I call many coach Vincent Abiu and a friend say Satan Mr. say oh you can't find true David Mauto footballer near Koi, but I cover time no. Now, woman, I want me a call village be oh, so do a chill baby. What I say,
the blind people, the late Miss Abebu, I don't listen off your show.
Good. What I say, grown go phone now, they were not born blind, but 2 years now when Ifra, Ubia,
yeah,
Ubia, and this blind guy is cross on for car, cross on Baha. I'm off for bus. At the Baha, going COVID time near call. Yeah, one day be a quay so boo man. So Buyama will be quite no permanent by not traffic. Yes, I'll be shy. I send you to finish. Brian, COVID time near call. And these are touchy areas. I'll quote me say they are deserving. When I say near areas, I say crowded. Well, Conanco for Nigeria Manana, almost who didn't that day, but baby, who show now the Yamana Comoma, which me say it is worth it. It benefits no almost Sabeka, or which is only here, only here, no, one and none of the other was not an exception. It was all voice. It's TNT prisoner, I'm friend, sports night.
No problem. When you are, because I'm free, don't play.
In some prisons.
Yeah.
Who's a prison hall?
My name is Feniago.
Oh, into prison on our UT radio.
Then I may go on my man, box about why you.
Oh, now then a prison with me radio tea.
The phone is here.
What the phone? Officer says you're on your hard beer.
Yeah, local, but it's local.
Okay. I'm right careful. Some of them feel being count. What's it? Is that how many years?
I got
4 years. One.
My 8 years. I got 4.
Nadia, I could try 8 years, sir.
No problem. There you go.
Bomikomo, Hakra. What by dear Bomikomo?
We're for my Dama.
We were told for my own. Oh, send no could be a phone. Oh, okay.
iPhone. Your other time you're going to get it. I don't know my winner. One far phone. They are on the trading on the phone. You go home.
Oh, and they call court. They do call courts no one your defense via.
Baby. I look for any part. You can out from my way. Panama. I'm from Managerial. Wow.
Oh, into when you're saying. Wage Ankasa say.
27.
27. The man said, Quata Bacano, what is saying?
51.
Now, what you remember? Radibe Wati.
Okay.
I say, young from Sodia, Radibe Wati.
Baby, I'm
saying,
you're squad boy from Munyago.
I'm saying, I quite so inside who you goalkeeper. Quite be a goalkeeper, meaning so better. Obetia getting a contact Mamia, quite be inside or a goalkeeper, so who know. I never say it's your friend and national team now because they are that good prison ball be a boy, video bab until the other good. Aye. It's Bomodia, so who saw me number no.
I know.
Until connecting the mammy. Now, fear no Moncasa. Why? Prison, what do you mean? I said, but I mean to me, my own.
Which number?
Meet your best
boxing, yeah. Talent,
true. I don't talent now. We see any prison. I didn't know what could go. Talent, I can say now, every now or cemetery.
One mistake I created, you remember they won't go. Other parkers will be an issue and one other side.
When your parks issue. Oh, what ain't?
Ase.
Odi ade bo.
No bi.
Na kuma on. E abobo asafo na no mame na eni omun kasa se bia mafo be wo ya.
Akuma ne.
E abobo asafo na no mame na ehwe se betimi omun so akasa bia why? Intimida senso. O de list o guitar squad bia na. O guitar squad bia na blaster no why o call.
Oh, I ma se bia me ti on ko bi so bia me fomu ni ago.
Bio bi wa. Abi ene de bio bi wa a kire kwam so ko su mo mai. Oni reception. Okay, Mate. Inti no Mate on kan why? Okay, me da se pa. Inti me sure say mo amuti e mo de we su.
Asempa FM.
Krono ade no se okotoye. E o kaso a. Afi ko fa nipa no. Tafi obiati. Very sad story. Very pathetic story na. Akwana kanisa. Obi ade o krono ade. So inti ye na se na disability ye na vulnerable no sa ne. If you are sedan, you never vulnerable, but you create opportunities for bonting more and say me my pension and kebeting up one. Oh, Senipa will be our own. Nigeria, the king would you only Nema and San Fatanoyana or Fem. Oh, Tina say the ideal man smiled no, the devil's workshop. We're not on summer bushmaker or dream the dandy because she in Kosovo. But I say, oh, as I'm sure, could school on, what your school fees come on, maybe I could see only Pachena, time no crown soon, time no crown.
24 hours, 36 hours.
Very good. And UTT ages in your mama, very young guys. And I'm the sound comedians. And you know, Continental Foundation and Madame Jan Kofi, or my idea. Jumedia Nanada Omde Cotton Thompson say Regaka phone penny for ne and the Umina Ebetech boy Emaniama 18 Quay or say Nadam be friends Stefan MD Edema a Swiss World Solution and Afi Guran Miu Guran
okay
Guran former agent blaster agent Guran so waba na me hu former manager Samuel Nkumu Bishop for a very long while agent Muna me home until ultimately say one for the door and a better the boy Emaniama 1820 KN Foundation and Madame Joan Jan Kuju MP at the Amenfi Central Womuju Medium Kudio Prison or my idea Radin Shom I be the pelly until 2 pounds so say or count a boy which made you two part in everything that we did we had dear pa and I feel so and someone in so
Asempa FM
prison no see Nanasa on so fantastic morning and come on which media muti I'm saying come on the baby na and oh na can be me kum swimming stakeholders na me so be friend ya hwet sa neja asna asem the swimming stakeholders omne komo hakra ba nka na be me call na hwe but time ne call nti me hwe nim say blasters and so komo na no omo so ebo friendly game 2-2 2-0 yes 2-0 I say agrosa na nkofo na hye 1 asa agrosa bi no masan hye ba ka na 2 a go no ba eli pa fair eli go Asempa FM ne Adom TV the live commentary ebre Ghana for ana amache ti amafo bi na nya kwan hwe but I think say ye kan wase meju de kakra SF ne kakra beto so na mafo
enya tem na world cup sana be ye o
etimi asa hwe oma eye predictions here that you know the body of the dead is a warning to the living o kwa yasem say obi woni abon pardon na no akufu asa na o de be ye wale so I say ya de kwodin wa shena nwi no na no akufu wa say ya kwa wi wasesa so ai na the same agreement when a patient into the body of the dead is a warning to the living when a patient into Western City address rehearsal me libya me come theater guy what I say theater ni obey o theater or day of performance no what I say and na dress rehearsal no ye so ne patient ti dress rehearsal no ya fa ne ma bia nhima ma wa what I say ti gama bi maka asimu maka kire mu da gama bia drama bia say ye no bi opema what I say theater bia na no bi opema one of the anya no bi opema o ye fencing o ye accident victim be a go to hospital say oda ho kranaka o fa so kra wu nanka wo siafo be su no what I say nurse ni be hwe no start e pe no so I say because why yes roll 90 audience ne ka wo say akwawe o pe hey ni see bi o you know o pe ma brutal when em ba chen ai Makai young boy ya ono so small boy ono papa hwe TV papa akola TV ni broni no eba na so broni be ma no ekon ye se oyi ne top ye so o kisi ne pe na papa ne dum TV no na akola hwe papa ne so da we ne din a obewe no papa dum TV no said on think before some consistent characters you want to say we ne din say dum TV no one dum TV no ne besi so ne pa che no it no Blasters say come up say rumors be quite around what I say and I see difficult for me to understand to comprehend say Ghana Fusika Kesia any adaje or ye fun reason here that they ye skill e dey boy Blasters na your coach na ye ni coach o ya kofa coach no na coach ni nya e fensen enye preview to a team no ko betia fa so the way aye no na coach ni nka e no basis abre there has not been any fensen excuse me the tangibility of excuse na dey ba ntin the coach na nkobi no ina so bia nse da ni ho yes can ya daje na bibia no world cup ne ekono ema corporate entities are starting here donate money into coffers for Blasters say we are expecting something when say world cup no say enye say ebia obi de say ye kona konwe ne si because ye che uma o ma ton jesus when I say oh my kwakwa business you understand but ye film ye just say to
the ripple effect
when I say ye asun but we are not seeing it and nkofo kakra bi na sade we no ye ne kakra sa na still no friends nyema M1 na yeguso ye glimpses che say ye kono ye konwe ne se no eno na yeguso ye den show how can we ya appoint coach onye preview to a team no was something entirely new set of players ono so on this players na nko any more the desmond no man team no kwa senke no na
and keeping it
you understand so it means that there's something that is going on that they are not explaining to us. There's something that is going on that they are not explaining to us because it's difficult. I say me one from Adwuma was Asempa FM you understand na say me Adwuma na metifi how would I know that how console ni behave when I say na new console you can anye attentive so I would love to come around and see sana console ni behave laptops no internet system no on e ba che na but coach awaje Adwuma na pressure da so no coach na relax crowd na adwimu. You understand? Me say mo ka say oni place na me say obi argument you say coach na oni dey place oni mo hu da ben so this was the opportunity for him to come into contact with our players. Oh, now otherwise everything will come to us as a surprise. You understand? Coach the players is surprise and the players so coach they surprise you. You understand? Yeah, because the essence of this match and then you be no right up 10 Ghanaians do not understand those things so. How many Ghanaians who be a marketer or the Blasters and Chena come on Blasters no we post on Facebook you understand? You understand? So better particulars, better explanation. As I say, team we under 23 team we under 23 team. Now say, I try to attend their two Facebook pages in Hong Kong about Charlie, yemwa the state na Ghana woman. And more back see, I was a who do you go sudden and say it was to see dia. Na I say, yempese yebekwe ni no. So as ya shada to the Mr. Ghana man penny. So I say, Mr. Ghana man penny say with the Mr. na say your boy no omo for money ending kakra na omo manage corporate affairs na that no ha omo fa omo him kakra na hwe performance no target KPIs no ye hwe ba bia key performance indicators no ye hu because and corporate entity the music album Blasters na ye be bo match ye fa line up ma gi say 90 minutes require abawi asana hu line up no. When I say now we are calling for corporate entities to come and support us, they are coming on board. Why don't we give the whole Ghana that respect? Now, M1 Blasters na a flagship no. If any come on find some other sporting discipline, so we do media demo. And then swimming for the swing. So I say swimming for the swing. Well, inti media. I was a bit surprised, and I'm still surprised that Basin Sabri better particulars be anti na idea. Nentia, your coach Nentian San Casa team we home. What I say, Nentian Sanko. Nintia, yentimi ansam hwe say betwen senya eye players a ye de omo ekwakobo performance na kasa. What I say, if I say ye de patapa ko prison na ko perform ohi na patapa look alike na e ko na won pa che na awon ya we are prison for many badges ah won pa che na it e bo show na de oyo dress hair and one abey on the DD so but as a preparation no you find serious Martin say coach no interview bia one of the scripts no was you as a say serious preparation. There will be a serious preparation. I can't. The story is not the same. I say serious preparation. When I say criminal kind exact quote mine. Will be a serious preparation. On can't on catching no home. When I say crown catching no home. Well, never catching. Auntie, just an enemy see qua. Your best friend call for game name. When I say on for so na on ya de. When I say me and Cabana no pay. Na me say. Greater Accra Regional fencing, juvenile football, fencing paying for, but normal release statements. Pagana for show. Yeah, I'm expecting that by under 17 for results we are there in the D. You understand? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and unim system, a bad system. Oh, between your ABA, so the performance of a coach and a Juma. Between the league system, yeah, Babano, coach you are. La na akoko kosona na no the winning league ama club bi in if so heavy and by default club no so edin so na why dey take advantage yeah to system no my kind of cranker sankasa so you momo kruma your kruma system kan and minim say me the live voice is anywhere but I say and make us like guest away no but I say like the Ghana coaches anim but coaches e between even 5% of coaches so no amisi say you be nya we catch them me dey me bisa me nim e between 5% because when you say or the na ba how say direction ba so coach papa bia we Ghana o between coach papa amafo nya hu like good nim dey no victory for Ghana but amafo no say Uganda for victory
because recently let me catch a group of coaches say if here is not good then let's go outside. So like you said Sika is making a statement in Kenya. Lai has cemented that statement here in Kenya. No? So it opens an opportunity for any active coach to start living if the system is not good here.
And I can confidently and boldly and emphatically state that. If I say, on performance, and no more than I do at all. So it means that there were bad systems. You understand? Bad systems being put in place. What I say, anything. A crashes uncle for you, but they are selling.
They are selling.
When proper systems have been put in place. When they are selling. When proper systems and structures are being put in place, they are selling. Oh, you might call you the mom. But into a system, unfortunately for us, unfortunately, we have the FSN, the association head, as the juvenile committee head. You understand? Who is vying for a third offense term. But you can't development of Kuma. They will come up again and tell us that they have performed. But this is a transcript. You understand? Coach Egum and the just offense boys and the just offense ended a match. Actually, they are transcripts. That is the true state of Ghana football. Maybe a war. What I say, and juvenile and the bedrock of all that we are doing. You understand? And World Cup when you say bia yenko bido ya kwa na afidi abidu sampepenso ya and you hwese na Mexico so baby om dia beduni. To say baby e dia beduni. Say me komu kakra, what I say me can me say me koma na me san koma na me san de nhihia ye dia fence other countries dia tudwa. It me saba and I feel types of coaching wo. What I say, once upon a time, president of the Ghana Association, I can be chair blaster place among folk so one your man can say you near the idea. But any me cook so let's forget some more transcripts being at the idea of my teams and church. Those things are important.
To waking you up.
When I say they are very, very important. When I say they are very, very important. I don't know maybe Benedict or Chebo actually how they call it. Oh, if I say football I'm friend the hair dryer.
Asempa FM.
What I say? The hair dryer. What I say? Standards in coaching and why hair dryer? A team talks win football matches. team talks no on find the hair dryer type of fence action on coach hey now to me can say na coach action to send money find the hair dryer. What I say in football talent, what I say alone is never enough.
Talent is never enough.
Football talent alone is never enough.
Okay.
The greatest team in history are built on standards, discipline, and mentality. And you mami yasa we. Inti say bribe woman dey foul player na discipline ambem.
Okay.
So I say connection be favoritism be na cause discipline ambem. When I say discipline ambem, when I say lower standards no. Na fe so kra no. O player na e wo no. What I say, yeah me once upon a time me so akete no. Me papa so di has ni kotoko ho achinye da. So I don't do those arguments. But what people the BR GBC one at the already need to commentary. Ono nwane me na dwuma me hwe boxing. You understand? Me say had papa one can jam say you but we so nwane me timani na TV ni so a Azuma we to me hwe. You understand? And I got into na me dey. And I say my papa you say you bo Azuma pe we so say cow. How much? What's how much no? What's say how much? You understand? Into discipline. Any standards no, any mentality no, and a boamaniama etiakwe de mao. Coaches who demand excellence every day often create winning air catches that last for years. It's one of the most famous methods in football air management no, is the hair dryer treatment. You find the hair dryer, and the coaches never feel me. So start no, you find the hair dryer treatment. Into a passionate, and aggressive team talk used to wake air players up and push them to a higher standard. The term became famous through a legendary Alex Ferguson during his time at Manchester United. Ferguson was known for confronting players loudly. He was known for confronting players loudly and intensely after poor performance. The idea was simple. No player was bigger than the club, and the standard could never drop. But then we see players who think they are bigger than the national team. Not we can't club or national team. When I say, and the standards could never drop. This demanding air mentality helped Manchester United dominate English football for over 2 decades. Why standards matter in coaching? Great air coaches, they create rules and expectations that every player must follow standards, including hard working in training, discipline on and off the pitch, respect for teammates, tactical focus, never giving up during matches. And so nobody coach no team manager. Coach is no team manager. Coach is no team manager. Intimate so problem no so internet fence dey bia no na yasa pe omo a enti coach no camp no ne kuku aguru no besi na win abreo. When I say only team manager cry ne bof this discipline and standards they knew when standards are high players become mentally strong. Rumors see na aba coach oh na kuma see if the players no standard be increment. I say, and I did back a crew pie, nipa akusku kakrebu kruma. To be nya quine, say, aye, Obinia quine cranas will work classroom kakraba. A difficult say, Oberman ego abafem, your problem back on no, Kruma. When I say, I say, minister be one of the committees, minister any Obano. Yeah, the minister episode say, oh, Nimadia, Oban's episode, so Nimadia. When I say, but I'm creative. I'm moving creative.
That people no.
What I say, what I say, and media say, media new boss or casta your bow permanent or be good team no relegation street. Relegation street. What I say, me I'm a team Krabwa Kuta. When I say Wallace FC, he plays me corner mama japitation no more. I mean, you say more. When I say, now assembly my truck would do the bad dame. One of me jay, I knew ye. When standards are high, players become mentally strong. Teams learn how to react under pressure, recover from defeats, and then maintain consistency throughout the season. Never giving up during matches. For example, Pep Guardiola would demand a positional discipline, quick passing, and a relentless pressing from his team. At Man City, every player understands the tactical system. That culture of perfection has helped the club dominate modern English football. Similarly, Jurgen Klopp, what I say, Jurgen Klopp, Coach Jurgen Klopp, or transform Liverpool FC with an intensity and emotional leadership. Klopp's players run harder, press aggressively, and fight until the final whistle because the standards inside the club are extremely high. The power of hair dryer team talks. The power, hair dryer team talks, that strategy. Not every great team talk is calm and motivational. There be teams are kese talks calm and motivational. Sometimes players need honesty. And so kind of channel, intensity, and a wake up call. The head treatment work because it demands accountability, a challenging complacency. When I say motor I say timode and funny increase focus and agency, and reminding players of club standards. Now, football history is filled with moments where passionate halftime talks change matches. Passionate halftime talks. When I say we are like can say the passionate halftime talk ebe tuja na mahu say na omuko dressing room say na only players kasai. Can that be said about the Ghana team? When I say passionate halftime talk, and only ade ba kwa football history ukuma passionate halftime talks and changing matches bibiri. Famous examples. Alex Ferguson in 1999 Champions League final, Manchester United were losing against Bayern Munich in a UEFA Champions League final. Ferguson pushing the players to believe until the final second. United ushered twice in stoppage time to complete one of football's greatest comeback. Maybe see that football's greatest comeback. It's also munkoso. When I say more benepa gusu yeni wini. Jose Mourinho, mental welfare. Mourinho is famous for emotional and confrontational dressing room air talks. During his early years at Chelsea FC, he built a mentality where players believe they could defeat anyone. His demanding air standards helped Chelsea become one of Europe's strongest team. Mikel Arteta, over changing Arsenal's culture. At Arsenal FC, Arteta focused heavily on discipline, accountability, and team mentality. Anything I'm for predicting say Yami Aduma, Omu Kwachi, Omu Kwachi Champions League, no Tiavana, no. What I say, mentality. Players who did not meet air standards were dropped regardless of status. The strong culture helped Arsenal return to competing at the highest level. Niama Arsenal do some pempenso and Nemobo Champions League no makachi no. Football is won by mentality. Tactics are important, but mentality often decides air titles. Tactics. Say about 4-4-2 formation is important, but mentality often decides the titles. So beji crew are your mentality. Teams with strong discipline and demanding air coaches usually succeed over time because they refuse to accept mediocrity. Menye sure say ubia who Ghana team enye bad. Boys tactical offense and dispositions Ghana the players ne board that. Tikade na aka. When I say those boys, they almost ball brilliantly. So but we are in Mexico so mentality When I say the best manager understands that football is emotional. Sometimes players need encouragement. Other times they need tough criticisms. The balance between motivation and discipline creates champions. In the end, standards build dynasties. What I say the standards 2 years. Is see a friend saying When I say ahini akesi, they build dynasties. Passionate teams, they talks inspire comebacks. And then in football, teams that demand excellence, no, every single day are usually the teams that win the biggest air trophies. Abusia, my main found call a fencing, meaning Iman, Momo share and ra. What I say, like Kinsey, what I say, yesterday, Uganda, dressing room after they qualified under 17, it means that the guy was a serious guy. You understand? He my jewel engineer a man for na amu sena niema esitie you any feel so ha no mu sena niema esitie e wo dwumadi a eno etime sendie no enti ene 24th of May 2026 and ene 24th ene 24th of May 2026 like Kingston abed the first Ghanaian coach to qualify Uganda under 17 for a major tournament. Kingston resigns as Black Starlet's boss after Wafu under 17 exit. Saman for Bekai. I think that was on the 25th of May 2024. And as Abako sent me to Santuja. And send me Britney and by catch your say stretches no. And to say a kind stretches now. But I say your problem. So I say your problem. And the standards always win. In the emphasis standards no and 10 to 2 years. Bibia besun say ani e koni e ba ni su ush ash say any chef first kra e fese we kra na muti e ani e fese me say me hwe game no me tie ko me tie ko entrance Ghana game we when I say like Kingston was still focused. He was still focused. Game him say nyame adoma niam betia koyi e dia man still and me see me in the dressing room no and kita wodi on the players na atudwa o de hwe how aggressive anu aye what for match ni serious me catch you na no that say na Ghana football can say your best ebe lose man catch you hwe and the same aggression. What under 17 year camp, Masama another video be the same aggression. Okita Ghana team no. Yampe. On the side bibia. Ghana team. On the side bibia. No winisa. On the side bibia. Anya no ano. What I say? We sure say we video no video. You say YouTube na ya na e delay kakra. YouTube ni delay won. Some the meaning. Yeah. So, so for who? Once in a place, I attentive. No, these are players who want to win something for their country. Uganda for the very first time. What I say? 9th year running since 2017. Ghana, and I said 2017. Ghana has failed to qualify for under 17 World Cup. Even at the time now, FIFA, increased air slot no to 10 African teams. And juvenile air committee of the Ghana Football Association. No, when I say you're paying for the head, when I say you're paying for the head, into say o transcript here, o be catch so ya dey. Ghana under 17 team no amese under 17 World Cup for 9 straight years since 2017. That's even with FIFA expanding African slot from 5 to 10 teams. First na 5 people. Team qualify. Except BM and about 10 still in team qualify. Starting with 2025 under 17 World Cup in Qatar. More slots should make it easier, but Ghana still didn't make it through the Wafu Zombi qualifiers and under 17 AFCON qualifiers. Still in team make it. I didn't hear. Well, why it stinks. Black Air the Twinkle Twinkle Little Starlets, they won the under 17 World Cup in 1991 and then in 1995 and were runners up in 1993 and 1997. They used to be powerhouse of this level. They used to be Ghana. Yeah, we used to be. And there's a time where I can make Blasters Abako say Munuma Bomb Blasters Yene FS Nigeria. Head to head, no Russian and MSC course. Ye tro mo bibia mu, but Nigeria qualify World Cup. AFCON, baby Nigeria di enye when you do ye. Ye call World Cup you could win when say the buy. The expansion with 10 African A teams like Uganda, Zambia, Burkina Faso, and Senegal almost qualify for 2025. Ghana MSC out whilst those 8 teams go through it in they go through is a big hit to pride and reputation. Omoko eko chira mobobre what I say ejo mudima utimi se ampa niama koyi. Oba Ghana ha president and chairman of the juvenile committee on oversee under 15, under 17, under 20 football. He is directly responsible for the youth development air pipeline that's supposed to feed the senior team. Now so who says our players you be. You under 15 and I said damn so oh you now on who says our players if a players are transition with your money main issues people point course course collapse and then assemble a for collapse. The grassroots system in Ghana has been weak for years. Academies exist, but the organized district regional course league that used to produce players are inconsistent. Tina make us say banana greater car. RF4 when I say banana oh dear you know my I'm so timely. But there will be management committee members and all those no more did the sir but and I'm saying age cheating another concern back one Ghana age cheating Ghana had banning and this disqualification before of first over age players which messed with air pipeline. It's even with MRI testing now trust in the system is low and MRI eguso but we just Mexico so don't pay no say e quite me ade bobo so ama na MRI ni grant me nchie Coach Abiu kan wa so but yana me person mechanic say when I say coaching continuity frequent air changes in under 17 coaching staff yes a coach lack of clear air playing philosophy for under I-15 to senior level which is under 17 coaching staff yes some to say shit what I say about the tour about the tour send a lie the tour no support the tour send a lie the tour akopɛ on van tour no mo janu biano and e be go back to say e be say almost go jaju mo bi share so no mo nkyere mo bresa system no bad one and favor ma because it has been given the biggest opportunity. What I say funding competition other African nations have invested heavily in youth academies and schools football. Ghana school football ebo wi no when academic calendar na ensenke Ghana's investment hasn't kept pace. The senior blasters senior team nagasa almost struggled to qualify for tournaments consistently. Under 17 failure looks like a symptoms of a bigger youth development problem. Under 17 problem no, it looks like a symptom of a bigger youth development problem. Now so Jao can say and a year. Other African countries move past Ghana under 17 level mainly because they fixed the staff Ghana let's slide. They invested in grassroots air coast football. Oko countries like Senegal, Morocco, Mali, Burkina Faso, rebuild youth air league from the ground up. Senegal ran a national under 15, any under 17 with air government backing. Tina make us say Mr. Ghana man penny any air buying moon penny for some a government backing and Abu Senegal to see. So when we leave it for a one-sided offense as a relationship, they be about Indomie, they be Indomie. Beman that could be on this canvas. Obe short too. Why say obe short too? Into bounce one page mania, one patchen. Or short to no enya the same Korea Bamsana. Oh, Timle Len went to Yasa, was so best, combat do. Oh, I'm a huni obey. Inti Senegal for national under 15 and 17 league government backing every air region has a youth air center. Senegal every region be a youth center. Every region be a youth center. Senegal. Wow. When I say Senegal every region be a youth center. Into kum areas in Mexico so youth centers no can no be send for maintenance near the idea. So I say youth centers astroturfs now will be able but Senegal every region be Morocco Mohamed the CIS academy and they feed it directly into the national under 17 team. Players need training full time from age 12 Morocco full time from A12. Ghana coach system collapsed after 2015. It hasn't recovered to the hospital. You go to a card on the Hontonia. Most districts don't have a functional league anymore. Districts need be na and kuyi. See politicians and nyame adom na so best ane position bia na watobo aba community ni gala ni abogala kakra ebo wi no an press na 0/100 and na no ekobo prison dey wi say press no ko muso prison o yes yen hye legislation ko betua saboa talent no osoro na betua serve o man no kra na say etimi anima better air academies with clear air pathways Mali, Ivory Coast and Guinea Omo academies are linked to European clubs and national teams. Players in 5 to 6 training sessions per week. What I say plus education. Ghana has lost a lot of air private academies, but most aren't air regulated and don't feed into the national setup. There's no clear academy under 17, under 20, Blasters pipeline. Cleaner age verification. After CAF Air started using the MRI, risk air scan plus airbag certificate, audits, any countries that used to rely on average players got caught. Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon all had under 17 bans their offense and disqualification in the 2000s and 10s. Near to Ghana, no. Countries like Senegal and Burkina Faso cleaned up early, so now their squad are actually under 17. Ghana still fighting air trust issues, and some talented kids get left out due to documentation problems. It's the problem now. You can say players be so there na on confirm for me there na me say due to documentation problems player be so ya there afoma who say etimi de ko e be ko no na don't pay no ene metu say la there machine action try say na ne there no o yure na boju say na enyeyi tinene say temo e be tian ro boju say no ye de o move. Okay, consistency in coaching and philosophy. Coaching and philosophy. Mami enko Mali has had the same AU technical director since 2018. Mali. Almost the same technical director. Mali since 2018. They are under 17 about the same system as under 20. Any senior team, no? Mali.
So natural transition, natural progression.
Very good. Ghana, you're changing under 17 every 1 to 2 years. You be changing coach. And there's no link to how the Blasters play offensive play. Players get retaught every cycle. If you're under 15 and I say coach Saba and they Carlos Carres ni akofana ba. When I say oni ekwa anko offensive match Mexico oni anko. When I say oni ekwa Wales oni ekwa. When I say yeko work up, but consistency. School football integration, Uganda, Zambia, and Tanzania, they build under 17 teams around national schools competition. Now a cheap, wide air reaching and gives exposure to kids outside Air Accra and Kumasi. Ghana school air sports system no isn't connected to the GFA youth air setup anymore. Ghana school system no, when I say synchronization and far aside, and if government plus federation funding. Morocco and Senegal, Omunya direct air government funding for youth air centers ahead of hosting. Co-hosting tournaments, FIFA forward air funds are actually spent on youth infrastructure. In Ghana, a lot of FIFA/GFA funding goes to senior team travel and administration. The juvenile committee budget is small and inconsistent. And Western Mexico, Idi Amin Kuala qualify ahead of Ghana. The results in 2025 under 17 AFCON, 8 of the 10 African qualifiers were countries that earlier hosted youth air tournaments recently on rebuilding their academies after 2018. Ghana wasn't one of them. Ubemua, it is not any talent in Congo. Ghana will produce good under 15 and 17 years old. In structure, other countries built the system. Ghana didn't. Yeah, emphasis system na nyede. Anye and ni ohwese na setane esi akwa. Lai Kingston kinai suba. Wachi doctor. Lai Just a bone or booby pain. And I was seeing the old bone him and the woman and all the coaching for the baby tea. This is a sad story. Yeah, this is a very sad story. As a man phone for my junior day. Emma way. So I say, but say into your coaches in your best coaches in our town, so many home because a good blessing. Oh, Edema Ghana coaches say as a moya because coaches be because Yapiamo Sudan. When I say the same blaster, because Yapia Sudan. When I say Sudan now what on a country on to kwa Ukrumo Suna or the Omo common him. No, I bet you Ghana cross and Yadro Kruma. So I say, Inti Uresanema Asia Qua. Oh, Bashi for mo, Umina Coco African countries, Equachon Bobre, Kusla Sete Bobomo, Eco African country, Cochon Bobre. It means that the Ghanaian coaches there's something system, and I say, and I'm going to see anything more money, my team, Queen family to media.
Asempa FM.
And I think that proper structures must be put in place as early as possible. Man can as soon as early as possible because I say yentem. Soon in Pachena. I say a band 10 because work up here quick. When ye basta. Memfensia. Yami adoma ebobonku mo wechiri.
Professor Ike Wallace now turning Kano. Or the ewure we dey me family no be pet.
For 2,000 calls.
0302216545 0302216546. Professor Diaba Otia Mistinka Coach Abius Otenenka and Anana Kwame Bensford so no Otenenka Intino baby out there befano na odi ewura we dey 2,000 calls na say bomodia na so no ewura mu bi efamaya yo obi aba na hello dini say na ka say free fan.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, from Colin for Ngo.
Yeah, champion man. With 2 seconds.
I extend my greetings to Prof and all the men in the studio. I like the presentation they put out this morning. Now, going on, I want to talk about the Black Stars. Just football on boy, friendly match on boy, just early hours yesterday. No. It's sad. Say Kakobo, one of our main friendly matches are just a few weeks to the Mundial, the Kakobo one of our main friendly matches. Head coach I appointing and just recently, no, they're extricating it from going to coach that match just because they are offered agency players. They could such a match, so we know we are going to lose. So in a way, they are finding genius ways of taking the coach out. It's sad, and this man said it's a few days back. Will Senata, which is the MTN FA Cup chairman, said most of the football people want to always get close to the GFA so that they can get advantage of putting their players into the national team. So this is saying about Black Stars and our national teams are how are we going to improve? And the Black Stars, while this streak of losses is going to affect our FIFA rankings, our international standards out there is going to reduce. Most of the major national teams out
Professor said we there so
and see super agent Mike Debra must say or Zurich.
Oh, okay.
So New Zurich.
I
can't mean
Switzerland.
Hey. I say, good morning, Prof. Can you talk about Arsenal and PSG for Arsenal inside a Cambodia tema? And also Eddie Ava. Aye, Afi Obiso Eddie Ava. I say, good morning, Prof. Is the government, or say it's the government have been cowed into submission to the point that the government has surrendered to the FA people. The football clubs belong to FA people, but sports itself and any other sports belong to people of Ghana. Benedict Haji, Abokobi, and a Benedict, and so the few by Coach Mboma say it's true. The mentality overshadows status of the attitude on the pitch. Its right results are guaranteed. The Coach Mboma, Great Olympics for coach no, and also Edin Kumono. etimi abano Madam Robert Apia Mensa also me standing position in school dear same kwani masa afi the Lost Landry the Lost Landry the Lost Landry omni simniama mame no the Lost and the wife dear what I say sinema kama no de breme ma bibia akoso kama etimi da the wife ne nkwala ni na ase the Lost Landry nti bibia Mr. Akon obia no mechia no ewo ne dwumadia odi mu yawo satellite on so tie de den pa ana Ellie enso US we can hardly hear you, the sound is very low. Okay TM say Ellie okay and Haruna Haruna I say I'm coming for Asempa UCL Haruna say nyame adoma obaba
30th
obaba Tiavana UCL no baby no so I say Haruna no events and promotion he's coming ti Haruna badia na say ehobed de afi nyame coach J Sapon no so tie de den
hey coach
obi send message bi efa coach J Sapon very interesting message
fine
ti o say coach J Sapon bonabaso esan say ejuma wadi o Accra Academy ho no abepem say asamoja ebe star no so one day o catch asamoja say wo hwe ejuma di a wudi a panet wen sua bo adachi bia Gana for be ebe sota o se no ne kwam na ebu ati TV so samoja be gina bo na chi so ni open hu se samoja be se no kan man je ni ampa to bo nto twen koji sapon
o abene kwa
o mu de mu ba ko
nipa no
mo de no mu de mu ba ko o ya de pa ti onu so se otie fantastic morning and come on so muti lot of messages na
Alhaji Nuru Bremen
so Nuru Bremen so and Ken Step you must chom fantastic morning na feel so Angola New Town Zongo Rice Angola nchi bi obe Afro Suku ti Angola so say ohwe obi anim say nyame adoma Ubia babe tanachi on iPhone Angola CEO for New Town Zongo Rice fantastic morning and come on and afi Dollar Man roofing
okay
omo kaswa omo team market na chi wo omo ton iron sheet na omo so omo dwuma na so abe kono de radio si Asempa nkwa no mutie
wow
Dollar Man odi kutwemo hwese ngoto roofing sheet kwa kutwemo na hwese koti Asempa o kaswa echire won ma no mo aje so mutie ti Dollar Man roofing sheets kaswa almost nchi bi on the tournament bi kwa be ba so
okay
ti nyame adoma e be ho tie Dollar Man echi no maboa amasa hyehyɛ no so niema akoyi ti yemfansi ya so se nka odi aka ne be bonyom
nka me be bonyom
na pressure
se me so me kura me prepare chiranza
nyum na ka
anti ko so prepare
as a prof my name is Sir Ike from Awishi. Please, is there any way we can sue the GFE? I don't think this question is for me to answer. Inti ni abanono Nuru Bremen so Nuru Bremen so send the test.
Audio there.
Inti audio there. Very abo. This time so ti Benedict Ochebo anso kufu dia otie den we so send kuku but any obi antonebo yenka kumanto yem won hihya wodo editing times be fa
no say buy a budget Champions League am fa
wan
go final po
Benedict Ochebo me so was say you from one of the guys are the predictions predictions there predictions there sepa predictions any prophecy it's sepanity what I say obabobi ashe obabobi predictions any prophecy it's sepanity ya bobi she and ya bobi twetwene so ne pache ha because bakufo ko hu or dance anyway so ne pache na you know
Isaac Larson who call Ghana School of Law as new SRC president ya elected no
Isaac Larson
in Larson okay school was Salaga Senior High School
Salaga ton ana oba
Kumbe school hanya SRC president Isaac Larson ya dey Mirabel na the day actor fine edge frames and more
hey Mirabel so the man. Who so the man? Miravel. You too much. Genesa. Who got musicians? You say, "Men gonna say an answer, men gonna say." Or say,
Professor.
Okay, into me chia course so me chia course.
So babeje so men kan jo so ba babeje.
Oh babeje ba ko. Okay. Ai, babeje ba ko abre. It's going to be brio. Between Kotoko, so do blast Kotoko game no. Yemu ye ni ngusu ye. When I say ba asema ni dance ye, wa hu bi dia dance nyame adoma enko no ya be kuma da proprietor na fa manfo send Mexico so the alert situation yate ne ho so ne pa che na, and I'm sure say if you by now e bia komo so say disclaimer e de beba say nima e betia man ko fo say omo so ate na omo so eye hu bibia e betia sa ye wa say because that's no police station obi say police be tinka police station ko asem no nyame adoma e bidi nkomo na chi na afia boni ye ama manfo sene niema e besia coach media yegusu edinu media ma sporting club coach Ibrahim Tanku so fantastic morning in Kumana. Or heavy coach that. When I say, no coaching Cameroon national team, I expressive that. I Ghana system no and any Juma ye. So system near Juma. When I say Inca, or multiple league winning coach, I would media with him. But this is the first A Liga waiting as a coach. Nyamia Doma at the appropriate time. Omu Bibiana. My boss are coaching on some Kumakra. I was in a media. Womudino esi eko but ebese se oda awon na bompire magana na mu wosan sori nso a na wo ye ne ye bia ye ne beboa magana so atime tumpon so ase say na ye Ghana na nuclear family we na kuma extended family we suni anti aso bia ni bobi anti bebi ese atwu bia so no na ye patwo bebi ese ye patwo so no ni atwu obi aso anti ehwe na entutu enema yi ne mboama ekrui intime tumpon motivation there ebia next week beba medical crab beba man for me ba no for say prof and my motivation but my catch that system where woman na no na nka red ebitia dinim but na man for predicted red or Champions League no omunya kefo kakra so
signing out
enti median the prof iki wala sa we dey catch back up and this is what you don't know I was scoreboard you median ejao enti Joel na ebewie no hwehwe bia kama social media executive guy oni ebo adwuma pa so oni phone nti meba no ojeje mesa ma media na bo say pan ma na glass ni na pa nti meso wa owo eye note na where is that media is that on the screen no na o ma beto na me de akata me phone ni na ne glass ni na pa abo ama ni na pa nti mhwe so a na mani epu esu anopa ya o adidi akwadi waja meka school fees
7,000
enti esachi obiaso nyame adoma ti avana e wotema e be shi obiaso be shine eno anso quiz no na nya asemwa utim Asempa FM community sports quiz utim se candidate se ba mo yade e be ko so ade sanhye na abramanfo em se sala anso ya lanche sala ene e TV so James ukwara na mse sala na kasa nso bidi ne basa sala e bidi o Abdul Salam Yakubu ana Alhaji Abdul Karim Gusa Nuru Bremen somo ana Alhaji Abulami otema abwe no oteneka mba bia oti Alhaji Abulami tene kacha baba na chese yedi besia na fe yedi nyoma emu hwam atoso dia bro all talk all day there but we see the Mexico so kasa so enyonto so kasa wom
the professor Ikewala and I will tell the Carlo kama pa bibia kama intino ye mamemfa also infama mo ansana makọ mamemfa also infama mo na mundis kapa papa 23 us me bobo e the amount BW58324597 BW58324597. I know you're 23 us. Mamema wins way 8 us. Where BW as win. Yeah, BW58318101. BW58318101 and a 21 os and also men farm and only last os I made the amount BW5830AFDD Dino as dog BW5830AFDD Nina yadiagu ya atoso YouTube one no koso abo edaso sisi obetumi afa no wadro wabo ahyemu no atwa sade awon so no open papa obisa ne nsa nka first one na mebobo ya na ya BW58324597 BW58324597 eno ya 23 us nti twana kama mo mi group ni mu no so no me de batum na mo twa no mo di 0551 224822 0551 224822 I want to join keke na wasene ede amame na ese bibia ye kama we dia me ko Philippa Amankwa adepa fili ne birthday Philippa Amankwa nice baby girl papa na kwaku asante we efi kofi Yesu uko post production hono mo obo adwuma pa o say happy blessed birthday and confirm kwaku asante ni chochomcho pa chese enya agro kura and the prince DJ mu DJ say we need Focus media awards no to dwa no best drive time host of the year you know we need kama drive time no yezo ya de you know we need me ana me ko gina mu agye de ema no our rich one radio so mo ye affiliate to Adom FM nti o mo fa ye news no ya de nti ojo DJ Prince why are there pa ena kwadwoche asare enra me ko doko trunk house papa we so no o ya de papa ana papa na wati school no me fie wura na wati school no no so kama pa nti munyina ye chiamo papa edini